User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User entered your channel. User left your channel. User entered your channel. User entered your channel. Channel switched.
I can't use the other. Too busy. I gotta go to the other.
User joined your channel.
No, if the vehicle's at registration first, I've got to assign people to them now. It's, this is your number.
Copyright.
Yeah, they are.
Six flags on the making gate.
Look on the map. You see colors.
Copyright people should have.
Oben, how
Yeah,
can
what
you
is it?
take the MG?
Oh no, I'm not talking about the. I'm not talking about the main weapon one. I'm talking about the secondary. Oh wait, we don't have a secondary grenade launcher.
Right idea. Yeah.
Damn. Then
Run that
don't
the
run it.
M32,
Okay,
but that's
no,
the
then don't
primary
run it.
weapon.
Yeah, I thought we had the secondary available. Don't run that one then. Just take a normal weapon. I thought we had the M320 available, so.
So get on the platoon net and say to CD, say to
Oben, which weapon was it?
Be damp when it.
Just load your loadout again, right? Just load it again. So.
Roger.
Right, so if you need to leave trucks behind.
Like my outfit?
We'll just leave them.
Yes, very workmanlike.
Well, most truck
And then, I don't know, take some grenades in your bag, flashbangs, smoke grenades.
It'd be perfect for driving. Plus, I got a headset that makes it look like a Bluetooth headset.
Follow group up in sector 2 so we can get you into the vehicle.
I'm making a radio channel. I've got
I won't be hearing you guys tonight. That's fine.
at least one long range and one short range. Yes.
User joined your channel.
Now, radio check.
What long range?
I haven't seen Darcy spawning yet.
I'm just going to find out now. Actually.
Was that going to stop us already? Okay, let's use the slides back in there. So you get
Copy that.
one of the big vehicles over there, and then two comes out.
Yeah.
In case. shouldn't it? Hey, say again.
Copy that.
Standard, maybe if you don't.
User joined your channel.
That will be the first vehicle, but
So what do you want to do? You want to take the scout task?
Alright, I'll wait for the briefing. I've got about 10 people.
Yeah, stacking.
yes. Yeah,
Also the
literally,
side.
just what we do.
I got pretty much anything possible to give me plus.
Two of the Humvees, one at the front of our section of the convoy and one at the rear of our section of the convoy.
Gentlemen,
Hey, guys.
what's up?
Oh, space? Alright.
User joined your channel.
Not much.
Yeah, guns. How's it going, Hardflip?
Well, I made it.
You.
Whoever that is with a Metis, we're not allowed AT tonight.
Yeah, we're not.
What?
Yep, it's in the
Convoy
onboard, no AT.
duty.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Don't call them guns or nothing.
How the hell am I supposed to live up to my name if they take all my guns away from me?
Well, shouldn't that be technically
I
rockets?
swear
I'm gonna shoot him one day.
Which one?
King, I thought you were on my side.
I remain neutral.
Well, now I got no more rockets. Got more room in my bag, so I guess I can take more
I'm sure
ammo.
bring smoke.
Well, pretty much brand new. The only thing old on it is the processor.
We don't have to worry about big balls of fire. At least our trucks won't blow up.
Looking very civilian.
I'm a truck driver. That's of course what we have to worry about.
So if you look on
User
the map,
joined your channel.
you'll see that
Our life is in your
where
guys' hands.
you'll see there's a legend of which vehicle is going to be.
M1151 Artemis. So that means we are the 8th vehicle from the front.
Yeah. At least Braxton's not so.
User joined your channel.
So we get the two over there behind the airmat, and the two behind those
So I
three
told
shots.
them, like it's normal.
Yeah, it's the first time I got a chance to talk to him today, and I was like, oh, congrats on your temporary promotion and stuff. He goes, yeah, wait, they don't know what they did wrong. I'm like, ah, don't worry, wait till they see the ambush and everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Why did I just hear something about an ambush?
So there are,
User joined your channel.
we're probably not going to use all
Yes.
4 Humvees because there won't be enough.
You never know.
Because
Not more, we're not supposed to know.
Starters are going to be working as civilian drivers somewhere.
Yo!
What channel are you
We'll work as
chatting
we'll
on?
work as pairs. So
Us,
there'll be
for us
a
truck
driver
drivers
and a
for
gunner
short range,
for the
we're on
Humvee.
111
And
for short
That's
range.
why I
numbers
can
count
fucking
they
hear.
are,
Jesus
can
Christ.
be
Turn the
on
fucking
the
shit
chat
off.
with me.
Fuck me,
And we're
shut
on
up.
50, yeah, we're on 50 for long range for the vehicles.
What's up, Damp?
What's up, man?
Yeah, we want to have our own so we can communicate.
Damp, they took my friggin' rocket tube away from me.
I'm gonna give him a nonsense.
I'm sad.
I'm sorry. I knew let's go.
Davros is the one that told us to be on 111.
Well, stick it on one. Well, I'll just change my radio. It's easier for me to change my
Especially
radio.
with us.
So I'm just changing mine off one.
Yep. And I definitely remembered my suture kit.
Yeah, I instead of bringing the rocket launcher, I bought a bunch of extra medical. surgical kits and
Do
stuff
we
like
have
that.
anyone with an MG?
Me.
Not yet.
Yeah.
In Hades?
Hard.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
I thought Lord had an MG too, didn't you?
User
I normally
left your
do, but
channel.
we're
User
doing
joined
the
your
vehicles,
channel.
so they have MGs in the vehicles.
But
Yeah,
for when we're
true.
not in the vehicles is what I meant, but
User
yeah.
left your channel.
Well, I don't think we'll be... The only people will be out of the
User
vehicles
joined your
should be the
channel.
ones that are clearing buildings.
It's been too much to
When
ask
we
for them
clear
to put in
buildings.
black backpacks.
I know, I asked them, but no. I feel so odd. Maybe I should change.
Nah, I'm worried the same thing.
This
Just no
no,
balaclava.
this is a bad idea. You're gonna get shot.
What's a bad
Look at
idea?
everyone else.
Yes, but it's going to be night.
And
They can't see you if you're wearing black.
that's not how that works.
Yeah, that doesn't really work that way.
Black isn't actually what the color of night is. Very dark blue and very dark green.
That's-
Or in the case of being in the
Yes,
desert,
yes, I know.
dark sand.
That's why aircraft aren't painted black.
Yes, they figured all that out in World War II.
I thought that was some kind of Black Lives issue, you know, like...
No.
No.
Oh Lord,
Cause,
what's
no,
not
because
good?
black is not a good color. You can actually see black pretty well at night.
Whereas if you're the same color as the terrain, then you look the same as the terrain at night. And it stops you getting shot by friendlies, which is the more important part. Because I don't want to. I'm not wasting medical on Hydra shooting you. Oh God, what radio frequency are we?
145 should be.
No,
But they'll
because
probably
the
change us
thing
when we
that's-
get in the trucks. Well, that's all going to get changed.
Space, wanna
Yep.
buddy up?
Right.
Last time the radio freaks were all screwed up with the trucks, so I
We
hope they
spawned
got
in
it
as
straightened out now.
155. We spawned in as 155.
That's our new frequency, isn't it?
Yeah, because we were
No.
kicking off about the fact that
No,
Gareth
that's
looked
supposed
at-
to be Hydras. Ours is supposed to be. They had
It's been changed
switched
again. It's been
the
changed
frequencies on the card.
When did they
It's been
change
changed
it?
again. We are 155 from now.
Oh, fuck Christ's sakes.
Damn it. Can they make up their fucking mind?
No.
Because
Fair
they updated the server with the old information, so we're just sticking with the old information. I think.
Ah, there it goes. Now I can see my goggles. There, I
If
look
you've
like
got a scope,
I'm
don't forget to take a
conforming.
night scope. If you've got a scope, don't forget to take a night scope.
Oh yeah, let me see for the nights. Yeah, this is.
You don't need one, King, if you're running that.
Yeah, not
I'm
that one.
talking to guns.
Yeah. Something with mag.
Why is it?
Yeah, guns.
why
I'm not
isn't
running.
my night vision working.
It doesn't work with that scope. You need to get a night sight or a night vision specific scope.
Yeah, that kind of
Which ones are
magnification.
those
requirement.
anyway?
Yeah. Get the kite scope. Is just put it in your backpack. Your kite
okay.
scope. So if it goes to night, you just click that on.
Just a plain kite.
Yep. It's just 4 times night vision. It'll do you.
Okay, put that in the backpack.
By the looks of it, Damp didn't do the update. So he tried to join in a minute ago and then got kicked back out.
Hmm. Version mismatch.
Carrying too much in my backpack to put in a scope.
What have you got in there?
A shit ton of medical supplies.
I don't carry that much. I never go above £100. That's my rule.
Yeah, I probably won't need
I'm at
all this.
97 right now.
It's probably all this blood I'm carrying.
Yeah, that's probably it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
I'll just take a few thousands and stock up with 250.
I just take 3,000,
500s
three
and
1,000s and 500s. Never bother taking the 250s, they're just pointlessly annoying.
Pretty much.
If you can put a 250 in, you may as well put in a 500.
That's true.
I never use them. And as you know,
User
I am
joined your
got the
channel.
kite
of the
scope.
backup medical guy, so I bring it. You guys can have it. or I use it, whatever.
So you go to controls, configure add-ons.
Mais du coup, moi ça va, tu vois, genre je suis suisse. Moi c'est. On sait pas trop comment. Est-ce que les Suisses ils savent parler anglais ou pas?
Are we doing 2-man to a vehicle again?
You know, I thought 3-man worked better.
So did I.
But I think they'll do
You know,
2-man.
like how they really do it.
Yeah, but we
Yeah, I
didn't
mean-
have the people out. That's why we did
Yeah,
it 2-man. We were short of people.
I mean, need a guy to navigate and radio, a gunner, and a driver, right? Minimum.
Exactly.
Not to mention another guy in there if you need to go clear a building, you jump out.
Well, I'm a miserable navigator.
I can navigate, and because I'm doing main med, I probably should stay in vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't mind being up front doing navigation.
Yeah, and then we bring the wounded to you.
You can take care of communications then.
You chuck them in, and oh god, be on comms. This will be
Now,
funny.
my understanding is we'll be 155, and then 65 will be the
Hey,
convoy
guys.
platoon.
Have you had a chat with Dan?
Hey, Dan.
There he
Hey,
is.
Dan.
So, I'm gonna need somebody to take over as squad leader today.
Wouldn't that be Cap?
Cap,
Yeah,
you want
typically
it?
it's Cap. Where is he? Well, he's not quite here.
Yeah, he's right there.
Hey, Cap, you want to be squad
I
leader
don't think he's
today?
answering though. Like he, yeah.
Driving or gunning?
Ah, ça va vite, hein?
Can I stick to your guns?
Depends on what we're doing. No, you
joined
probably
your
might.
channel.
You're probably going to be assigned to a different vehicle because I think there's only 2 or 3 in a vehicle.
Yep, you're good.
Who's leading the squad today?
So it depends on.
Do you want to do it today? I'm in charge of hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it then. I'm just gonna go and change the slots.
Sounds good.
So, 155 and 65, right?
Yep.
User left your
155.
channel.
Wait, 145.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
155.
No, we're
Yep,
155.
155. Yep, 155. 155 and 65.
User joined your
65
channel.
will be convoy net.
Yep.
User joined your channel.
It's quite.
Everyone changing the radios.
Yep.
I did it. No, right?
Convoy 65.
Middle com check.
145.
155.
Maybe Charlie.
Copy.
Yeah, have you got a mind effect on that?
Of course.
Platoon net, Lord Mail com check, 65.
No. What's his face?
Okay.
How
think
do I
forgot.
set my
How do you
radio
split
so I
the
just hear
frequencies?
that 65?
User joined your channel.
Sorry?
Everyone talked at once then.
Yeah.
Basically, so how do you split your channels so you can hear 2 frequencies at once?
One's your alternate, and one's your
channel.
main.
Set channel 2
I'm
as
gonna
your
swap
alternate,
the
switch
cars
back to
up in
channel
the
1.
truck as well.
Okay.
It'll be on the truck frequency, so you don't bother setting your radio.
How do you set it to alternate?
Don't worry about
There's
it.
a
'cause
button
you'll-
on the radio.
You don't worry about it because we'll be in the trucks. That'll be on that frequency.
Okay.
And to be fair, if I'm transmitting on there, I won't be using small radio. I'll be using big radio.
155, right?
155
Yeah,
local, yeah.
Com check, Kingfish.
You and Charlie.
Yep.
What freaks do we want
Jackal,
Cap
do
on
not have to
today?
set a long range in the vehicle.
155
freak.
and
65 cap.
65, yeah.
Jackal.
145 and 65.
155.
155. We've been changed.
Roger.
P.
5.
Radio station is net. Radio check 65.
Alt P allows you to change your radio
Lima
in the
Charlie.
vehicle.
Comjack 65.
Leave me Charlie.
Oh, well, that's just super duper, isn't it, boys?
Yes.
Alright, so if we've got 4 vehicles then.
All right, Cap. Time for another shortcut for you today.
Send.
So it'll depend if we're scout or if we're, Go ahead, yes.
Yes, guns.
All right.
Your tool.
Every time I hit my transmit, it puts me to Windows. Go ahead and hit your escape key.
So, Windows key, Caillou.
Okay.
Windows key, and join group, mate.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think the group.
Why is it doing that? All right, then hit configure.
I'm watching his spot and they still pop in, but
User
now
joined
the
your
team
channel.
thing, he's in.
Add-on options.
Who should I damp onto you right now?
I'll have to go.
Out the front.
All right, go ahead, Cap.
Interact.
He's out front over there.
No, don't press you. That fucks everything.
Darcy, with me.
Ace
We got special
interact.
load up for us, drivers.
So Windows
See,
key.
this is why they should really open the server like an hour before this starts.
You mean like they said they were going to and then didn't?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You are shouting.
I thought that's what it said. I'm like, okay, compensating for time difference. I think that's an hour early.
I get why they don't want, because they won't want me to fuck up the mission. But, you know, come on.
As long as you stay in this spawn building, it's
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well.
Lock the doors.
Yeah.
Bon, pour l'instant, c'est avec l'autre là.
Make the police officers hostile.
Ka-chicka-chicka.
honestly.
So we got.
To say they probably run off after the.
Two are going to be way out ahead.
What's that?
So, wait, what country are we in? I forgot.
Somewhere near
And made
Tanoa, I
out.
think maybe.
Okay, so we're not in Afghanistan or Iraq, so the cops aren't going to run away, maybe.
I think we're in the
No,
med
we're in
again.
Tanoa, aren't we?
User joined your
This
channel.
isn't Tanoa. Tanoa's DLC, so you'd have to have. I think it. As far as I know, to play on Tanoa, we'd all have to have the DLC, and I know not everyone has
Isn't
the
this
DLC.
Altus?
No, this isn't Altus.
No, it's not Altus. I don't really
It's
recognize it.
something beginning with S. It's a custom map.
Ah, Saharani.
I like the positions of the airstrips.
So, like, yeah, I wonder what we're going to be doing, scout, or are we going to be doing convoy, you know, cover, or what?
Well, that looks
Probably
we're last
protection.
vehicle. We're last vehicle, so.
Okay,
Of course we are.
We're
We're
protection.
tailing Charlie. All right.
User joined your channel.
And we've
Protection
apparently got 4
detail.
vehicles. Between 6 of us. Work that one out.
No, I don't like math.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
I
not
think
an
we
engineer.
take 2. Except they may be expecting the firepower of 4, which makes no sense because we don't have a squad big enough.
Well, if we just armed all the Humvees with those
I
Hydra
mean, we
launchers.
could take 3. Yeah, that's
Hydra
funny.
launching Humvees.
It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, you missed it.
I took yellow just.
Loki got in trouble, but
Who's with who?
he had set
I feel
the
partially
cannon.
responsible because I posted that picture, but they wanted
yeah,
me to.
Well, yeah,
What?
not your fault.
Yeah, what the
Um,
hell was that I was shooting with that low-key made?
Yeah, so it was the main cannon on the so the 50, but he changed the 50 to shoot Hellfires.
Oh, they were Hellfires. That's why they were making that sound.
Mm-hmm. And the big bada boom at the end.
And then we put a 120 mil on a 4x4.
I flipped that good.
He went flying. I just wish
To
I
be fair,
could
if you
record it.
fired that, it would flip.
Yeah, there was a stern warning later on about that.
I was
Well,
flying
I
through
mean,
the
it was
air.
before training started, so who cares if you fuck around?
Well, I guess they're worried about the training server being busted. For
Yeah, because
okay, that
me and
makes
Dan,
sense. Never mind.
we had some, we were playing around with some Moabs.
Yeah, the Moabs. Yeah, no, I remember that breaking the server.
And everything was going fine right up until the point where Damp decided to shoot the Moab in the
Hey, the
nose.
door works.
I hate to say that it's actually me who shot them because I was told Spawn was invincible. It's not.
Oh, that was you.
Oops.
Yeah, I was told that Spawn is invincible.
There's
Therefore, we can
135
blow
out there.
Spawn.
You were given wrong information.
Yeah.
The door's gone.
It
See,
went up
what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Awesome movie.
That was a fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, who was it? Who was it that was telling me to check out For All Mankind?
Me.
Yes, I binge watched most of it last night / this morning. So I'm almost done with the first season. I did not see that first episode coming.
Yes.
I had no idea what to expect.
Right,
I'm
okay,
like,
so then I'll probably just rotate between vehicles.
And
Alternate
it's
timeline.
yes, it starts to make sense a little bit further on, because that's always been my theory: is the U.S.
Hey,
needs
guns,
competition
I just have to point out
to
that
really
the
to
desert
push
scope
space
doesn't
and
match
to
the desert
really
converted
and
gun.
innovate. And right now, our best bet is China.
As a power
But
lead,
since that's not really going to happen with Cold War kind of
Hard to see
mentality,
it.
you know.
Why is everyone on goddamn shout?
Right, okay.
He's always on jump.
Well, if you...
After turning off someone else
well,
or being on
maybe, I don't know
shout.
if you've got an extra man, maybe
The
stick him in
irony.
your vehicle so you've got
Yes.
somebody on the gun, somebody on the as driver,
We're
and you
not.
can...
Yeah, he's a CD.
You're free.
He always is.
Oh yeah, I need a darker scope.
Darker
Yeah,
scope?
just go for black.
Shit, I can't even remember what I found to change my voice.
H control tab.
Yeah.
User left your channel.
Space, as soon as you're ready, get your
No, I
guys over
changed
to the vehicles so you can start issuing vehicles to everybody so everybody's set and ready to go, yeah. Where's Rats? Rats, same for
There
you
we go, I
guys. As soon
changed
as
it to
you're ready,
control
you
windows.
guys should head over to the convoy and get everybody
Shout
appointed
quiet.
to the vehicle so everybody knows which vehicle
Just
they're getting into. Yeah.
switch on to shout and say, why is everybody on shout, and then switch off of
How's that looking, Jaff?
Yeah, it's
Shout.
better. Same as I've got.
Shout.
Let it all out.
Yeah, I like the scope too.
Come on. I'm talking to you.
Alright, well, if you... Okay. Well, maybe I'll take...
There's our vehicles.
I still don't know why they can't make a 30-round 7.62 mag.
They can, they just don't want to give anyone it.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, just think how fucking heavy that would be.
Yeah.
True.
I don't care. I have ammo. That's 10 extra rounds that keeps me alive.
I'm carrying 32 magazines on me.
32?
I got 32 mags, yeah.
Jesus, I've only got 21.
I've got 18.
I've got 10.
Blackjack.
You can go in the first voice as well. Let's find the rest of
Remember, I have terrible vision, so.
And I'm a terrible shot, so.
No, you're not.
3 people in the second and 2 people in the third.
I'm just busy healing all you the
Oh,
fuck
wait a
up.
minute.
Yeah, exactly. Me
There's
too, so.
something messed up with this loadout. Oh,
The life of a medic, eh?
it didn't load properly.
And
Arg.
Yep,
you've
what a
got
surprise.
JJ coming in as well.
Yeah, Space, we've got JJ joining us.
Jeez, Jaffers, you expecting to engage at long range?
Alright.
I don't know
Yeah,
where
I always
Space
run this as a
is
medic.
connected.
Oh, okay.
That's literally the same gun you've got.
Well, no. I meant the scope.
It has a red dot on top.
Yeah, everyone's
Okay.
Yeah, it does. This is a great scope, man.
Let's move up to the vehicles.
Oh,
Reds
do you
take the
think guns-
first, yellows the
Oh,
second,
Yeah,
blues
guns
the
got the same as
third.
me.
Yeah. US Optics.
User disconnected from your channel.
I love how we haven't actually been briefed yet because Damp is too busy distracting everyone.
With the async
Yeah. Well, Davros has got Cap and Damp over there, so.
I think it's more Damp has got Davros and Cap.
Oh.
Together in their own clique.
User joined your channel.
Well, yeah, it's
User
not
joined your
squad.
channel.
Yeah,
so
so
Damn.
we're annoying each other. Yeah.
Damp finally made GR, huh?
Wait for JJ to connect so I can
Yeah.
sort it.
I watched his first mission. It was cool.
Is that you?
Great, now I've got shout in my head.
Yeah, I will be giving you the briefing. Just hold on.
Weird.
We know you're weird, Lord.
JJ,
Cap is yellow.
Ace interact with me to join Apollo.
Hades, follow Cap. This way, please.
Then switch to blue.
Taking you, John.
We are weapons hold until otherwise told or until somebody shoots at you, right? Also, we're supposed to obey traffic laws. That, well, obviously, we're driving on the right side of the road this time, but we're supposed to obey traffic laws. Don't be a dick on the road.
Yes, sir. Guns go yellow, hard flip, go red. So we're splitting into 3 mini elements today. So Hades is 3 mini elements, yellow, blue, and red. The entire mission is a convoy mission. Convoy!
Stocky, how you doing?
I can't talk with them talking over me.
10 forward, rubber ducky.
Sir, how you doing today, man? Y'all set up? Y'all briefed and everything?
Son of a bitch, pile
Just
of
turn
monkey
your radio
nuts.
off, that's what I do until we actually get on mission.
Stand by.
Sounds good. We're just getting Hades briefed up real quick, and then we'll be ready.
I think I'm gonna turn 6.5 down.
You can't, it's
Boom.
the whole radio.
Okay, guys. Convoy mission, okay? The objective is to get to one side of the island to the other. We are protecting a whole bunch of, I don't know what they are, the other guys. Actually, no, a whole bunch of AIs, I think, okay? It's a round-robin situation where we take it in turns for each of the four total squads to be at the front of the convoy. Okay, so when it's our turn, our 3 trucks, which will consist of a driver and a gunner, will be at the front of the convoy. Note: always overtake the convoy on the left. General transit is on the right of the road. When it's our turn, we will have 2 guys at the front of the convoy, in front of the convoy, and 1 in front, quarter of a mile ahead, scouting. They will come in. Those guys scouting will come into preset situations because this has all been designed. They will have to deal with those with ROE return fire only. At some point, that guy that has dealt with the problem quarter of a mile ahead will then have to, once he's dealt with the problem and or been dealing with the problem, go to the very back of the convoy. So it's like a round robin. So once we've all dealt with our 3 problems, 1 problem each for each colour, we all go back to the very back of the convoy until it's Hades' turn again. That's the best I can make out from what they said. Questions?
FYI, Cap, Sunday's training, King, myself, and Guns had done the convoy
User
training.
joined your channel.
Well,
So
you
just so
lead
you
us then, because I haven't got a fucking clue what's going
on. So it's convoy protection as well as scout. So, yeah.
Well,
yeah, we're kind of swapping roles.
I guess I'll be driving then.
I was going to say, either way, look, I can't gun, I'll need to drive.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, so it's essentially what Cap said. We know convoy protection are 2 elements, and 1 element will be doing scout. It's about a kilometer ahead that will encounter all of the stuff. They have to make sure that they make the right decisions, and then and constantly inform the protection and convoy element in order to make good decisions. We need to be ready to go around these things and not necessarily fight anything. We can't stop. We got to keep going. If we stop, we probably die.
Yeah, because we ran into one ambush. We ran into one ambush that was pretty big, and there was no way we were going to be able to handle it, so we had to drive right through it.
The Hemmets are well armored, and the Humvees are relatively well armored, so they'll take small arms fire. We need to push through as best we can.
Yep. We'll also need to maintain spacing, about 70 meters usually, and our convoy speed is usually set to 40. At least it was during training.
Yeah.
So there is a speed limiter on the vehicles, which is the delete key, I believe.
Yeah.
And so once you get up to speed, hit that and cruise it. Cruise it.
I think we're another briefing, guys.
Go ahead.
Where we going?
He said the little
Blue team, you take the front vehicle.
I also got a cap on this thing.
Hello, I'm your thing.
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, just reminded me we need your thing today.
I'll get it.
So.
I'll put it in your hand.
Well, you know I'll grab it.
So many things, keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Just grab and squeeze.
Little tug.
Who is not coming? Are they coming? Are they doing nothing over there? What are they doing?
Go on the way.
Right.
They're probably grumbling.
You have angered the gods.
Probably pissed because we haven't moved yet.
User left your channel.
All ears,
I'm not
take it away,
pissed,
son.
I'm just disappointed people can't listen.
What? Who's not listening? Me?
What?
We're supposed to listen.
Did I miss something?
I'll keep the brief short. Relax. And big, old straight big, old get the...
It better be a fucking end of brief or just run all the way back here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short brief, so it's soon enough to run back, so catch your breath, mate.
No,
we'll roll with it. I think we need to train you boys, you're out of shape, you're slow.
I feel attacked.
You fat shaming me?
Yes. Everybody here? Cap, do your thing.
Hello and welcome to GR/TFA. We're belting on with our Spectre campaign. Today is something a little more different. Think rubber ducky, think convoy. Over to whoever's leading for the lead.
I'm ready first. Cap. Okay, so today we are gonna transport some stuff from here to our end objective, which is up north on the main island, over in a little encampment, no name, marked by an X on the map. If you can refer to your map. We will start out of this base, we will follow the arrows. I have plotted the route names, number with an R in front. We will follow route 1, that's our start point. We will have our scouting element head out in front. They contact us with any problems fighting down the enemies or whatever. We either detour or we let them fight, and then we will chainsaw. So the scouting team will then take rear position and will chainsaw up the convoy. So right-hand driving, as that's the correct way in where I live. No lefties. And yeah, easy peasy. We'll do this. Questions?
Nope. Many.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't forget to have your mine detector equipped if you're driving.
Yeah, mine detectors, usual
GPS, that whole thing.
Who is hotel lead? Red Sock and Alpha.
Did someone just bark, or was that my music?
I know both.
That was my wife, guys, sorry.
Henry.
Go.
When we get to Benego, up in the north, which route are we taking around the city? Just out of
We're gonna stay on the outskirts, so we're gonna draw a line. So we'll aim for that. So stay on the outskirts,
Right.
don't go in the center. So we have one flank clear, if possible. I don't know what's up there, so.
Tops up.
Yes. Any more questions? Raj, mount up.
Aye, aye. Let's go, boys.
Alright, let's go back.
Last four, boys.
Which one's our Vix, guys? Oh, the
Last
M2.
four
Right.
Vix.
They already disappeared.
Roger.
They deleted us. Yeah.
Okay.
The
We
size
get
of this
a long
convoy! Look at how big it is!
Yeah,
I thought
it
they
was a
meant,
pretty
like-
big convoy.
I thought they meant like, I don't know, 6 vehicles? A real army convoy is this big.
Yeah, we didn't have anywhere near this
Yeah,
many
there's 4
people
Vix over
Sunday,
here, but we've
but
only got enough people for 3.
Wow. Okay, let's go and do something.
So obviously, if you just take the rear one, drop it off.
Is it these 4?
This is
There's 4 right at the very right behind the Hemmets.
Keep going.
I'll just move this back on that.
yeah, we're Chella and Charlie.
Hey, it didn't take forever to load.
This one here.
Okay, blue in is yellow in. Sorry, is blue. Fuck's sake, yellow in is blue in.
Blue in.
Hydra Hotel.
Is red in.
All set for move. Red's in.
Copy, Hades.
All ready to go.
And I got a mine
Copy,
detector
sir.
on me, Cap.
Roger.
Hey, Jack, just in case, I may have to go AFK for a bit. A little bit.
Ho, we got a great big convoy trucking through the night.
Which vehicle are the medics going to be in?
Please play that on 6.5.
Who's got the medic, yo?
Me up front at the moment.
And me at the
I
rear.
think we've actually got enough in all of them, to be fair.
There's only
Yeah,
2 vehicles here, so how have we got 3 vehicles? I'm a little
User joined
confused.
your channel.
Yeah, red team, where are you?
There's actually 4.
Are we right behind you? In the
They
wrong
aren't
car?
on my map.
I see them.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
I
right
can't see.
behind Lord Mill.
Yeah, we're looking for red though, not blue.
Looks like scouting elements on the way out, so we'll be moving shortly.
I just followed everybody over here to this group of trucks.
I see him back there. There's 4 trucks actually.
Guys, are you at the very, very rear of the convoy?
Affirmative.
I didn't see him in the vehicles, yeah.
Drive out to the right side of the convoy for a second.
Yellow driving right?
Not you, Guns. Not you, Cap. Yeah, guys, behind you, we're right at the very rear of the convoy.
How embarrassing for them.
We're back here.
See, I thought we were at the rear.
You've stolen Hades' vehicle, Hydra's vehicle.
Alright, we'll hop down there.
To be fair, I think there were similar numbers of us today.
Hotel, be advised, the advanced team is moving out now.
Chop, boys.
I can see this not going very well.
That's what it was. I didn't take into consideration the AI drivers in the convoy trucks. Well, get the early mission jitters out of the way. There we go.
No, I was sat here looking back, I'm like, I'm adamant
Okay,
those
guys,
two
we're
vehicles
moving
are
out
empty.
75 meters between each vehicle.
And yeah, delete the speed cap button.
Convoy's on the move, guys. Get ready.
Yeah, if we could get a speed setting, that'd be good too.
Probably 40, that's what I'm going to go for.
Ditto.
Well, the chances is this convoy is going to rubber band into itself and blow up.
Well, there's an AI in front of me, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to not being killed.
Convoy lead, Hades.
Send.
Request speed 40 kilometers, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm actually asking
40
down.
kilometers an hour.
Yeah, that'll be coming through for you, Cap, on the internal radio, so it sounds like it's coming from us.
So who said it?
Lort was asking, don't alt-tab, Lort was asking damp what we were going for speed. 40
Right, I can work out what was going on.
Yeah, the vehicle radio will come through on both sides, so it'll sound like it's squad chat if you've set your whichever side to go to wherever.
Yeah, that's why pays to have group chat the squad on one ear.
Yeah, I've got squad on left only.
Great.
If this works, I'm a Chinaman.
I guarantee I will smash into the back of this vehicle in front of me. I guarantee it. We're using a weird mod for it as well today, apparently.
Oh, maybe they finally modded the AI drivers where there's actually some pretty good mods for the AI now.
Yeah, they did. And when we did it on Sunday, they figured out you can't put anything on the roads or they'll freak out. So they know they know the issues.
So we'll see how roadblocks go. And there goes one of the AI trucks.
Yep, one of the AI trucks just went rogue.
That's an AI truck. Oh no, it is. It's following the pathing for the taxiways.
Each group of AIs has one human driver at the front of it that it's bound to, so they should be following them.
Serpentine, got it.
User joined your channel.
Oh my god, the brakes on these things are so much stronger than they should be.
Oh yeah, you can almost just stop dead with just touching the brakes.
Okay, once we get on this hardball, go on and extend your distance between vehicles to 75 meters.
Hades copies.
Damn, you're right about those brakes.
know how to set the speed limiter, right, Cap?
Yeah, but I get the feeling it won't be smooth like that.
What was that separation call then? 75?
75, that's firm.
How do you judge 75?
Convoy lead Hades is left 80 base.
Copy.
I forgot how buggy the speed limiter was.
Yeah, it could be flaky.
Beats having a gas brake honk.
We're driving on the right lane.
Is it me or did I just see Amari standing out in the field?
Someone really needs to wash
Yeah, I saw that.
Hades, this is Hotel.
Go for Hades. Sorry, go for Hades.
Sir, be advised, there's going to be a stranded man on the side of the road that you're going to drive up to. Go ahead and pick him up in your vehicle.
We have passed him.
You passed him? Go.
A couple of miles back.
And get him.
Go back.
Whoever's at the rear, go back.
Yeah, go back.
Alright, that'll be me.
Copy.
Oscar Mike.
Why is everyone driving on the wrong side of the road? This is weird.
To you, baby.
Hi, Hades, this is Hotel. Be advised, he is now in front of you. Continue forward.
Oh, god damn it.
Is yours then, Blue? Is yours?
Hey, it's time for crazy taxi.
Have a bit of sightseeing today, boys.
A lovely day for a drive in the country.
Agreed. I want to go paddling in that friggin' water.
I was just about to say, I want to go fishing there.
This is your exercise source.
Amari, are you in?
Possibly on 145. Yeah, but we used to spawn on 155 and change it to 145, didn't we?
Yep.
Type of messaging, group chat. Also, can someone send a message to, like, convoy lead? Convoy lead that are...
Pick him up yet?
Have we got him?
Hades, but
No,
we
not
got
seen him. Not seen him.
We're coming up from the rear.
Copy.
Tell the Hades convoy driver that their AI are miles behind them. Convoy lead Hades. Convoy lead Hades, copy.
What's up?
Our helmets are quite a bit behind everybody else.
Copy, I'll get us to slow down. Copy. Hotel, Hades, be advised, convoy speed now 20 until you catch up.
Hades copies.
Alright, got eyes on the last vehicle now. They're back.
Roger.
Remember, rear vehicle, make sure you're covering behind us.
Copy. I told him. And we're back with you.
I think we've caught them up, guys. We've caught the front up. Can you guys see that in front?
We've caught one. We've caught our convoy driver, the one who's leading the AI, but I can't see anyone else in front of them.
Roger.
Yeah, it looks like the whole convoy up there is together on the map.
Hades is caught up.
Convoy lead, Hades.
Go.
We have caught up with the convoy. Out.
Copy, sounds good. Be advised there's going to be a roadblock up ahead, so we might have to divert. Be advised.
Hades copies. You guys hear that?
Affirmative.
Look at Guns turning his little turret around.
Scanning.
What does that mean? What does what mean?
Sharp brakes, these things.
Yeah, they do.
Oh shit. I feel like I'm back in driver's ed.
Oh yeah, don't forget, if we do have to take any evasive action, take your speed limiter off.
Roger. Copy.
You'll be trying to run away at 40.
Damn, they're slowly getting away.
Hades, Hydra, this is Hotel. Be advised, convoy speed 30 right now.
Hades, all hurt.
Full head, Hydra. Convoy speed 30, sir. Just let me know.
Okay, you guys heard that?
Yeah.
Copy.
Not that we're going anywhere close to that.
Exactly. Gas brake honk. Gas brake honk. Honk honk punch. Gas gas gas.
Hotel, be advised, convoy stopped.
Roger.
Convoy's moving again.
roadside's offending you?
I was about to say, what did the road sign do?
Road sign was a big dick.
Well, to be fair, they are written in European and not American. But we're not in America.
Hotel, be advised, we're passing through a checkpoint.
Hades all secured. All the road signs are on the wrong side. All the road signs are on the wrong side of the road too.
Agreed.
Checkpoint spotted.
Head on a swivel, people. Stay cool. Stay frosty.
Hell,
Man,
clear at
right.
the backing gate.
I mean, it doesn't matter, I hasn't got anyone in it.
I was going to say, if we
Hotel, be
get
advised,
contact...
we're speeding up to catch up with the convoy.
Van left, anyone in it?
Doesn't appear to be.
There's 3 men on right on the building. Correct.
Another van.
Rear guard, watch back in case these vans get started up.
Copy that.
Gunfire audio.
Hydro Hotel.
Go.
Hearing distant shots north of our position.
Copy, be advised, the recon element is encountering small arms fire and they found an IED. We are pursuing Route 2, R2, to the left.
Hades Hotel.
Up the road. Go.
We passed the checkpoint and we're on our way.
Copy.
Yellow vehicle go faster than 40 to catch up. Oh, you have. My map's just being slow. Gunfire ahead.
Yeah, I'm hearing the shots.
By the time the rear of the convoy gets there, the battle will be over.
If we have to, we might have to go around this and get in front to defend the convoy, so be prepared to move out.
Convoy's holding.
I'm seeing people dead in this building.
Sounds like a them problem, guns.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep, machine gunning from the hill to the east.
Machine gun hill to the east. Machine gun is firing.
Be advised, I need you to provide covering fire up to the top of the hill to the east.
Open fire on the eastern hill.
They found Hydra engaging hill east.
Copy, if you don't see a target, just shoot over their heads. I need gunfire up there now.
Copy that, suppressing.
Get close.
Reloading.
Rifle fire coming in.
Direction.
Stand by. Scratch it, we're off.
Copy.
No, yeah, we are off.
All convoy elements be advised, we are pursuing Route 2, Romeo 2.
You can't be sitting here. They gotta move.
They're starting to get closer with that fire.
Yeah, the convoy's gotta get going here.
Hotel
Convoy is like really screwing up. One truck just turned around and rammed headlong into another one.
It's a bad guy in
One
it.
of the convoy tankers has gone AWOL, drove back down the road.
crazy.
That has hit the convoy escort vehicles.
Should have opened fire on it.
If I get a shot, I will.
I'm gonna push up ahead to these vehicles that have flipped. Copy. Make sure we have a vehicle at the back here, guys.
Hotel, Hydra.
Are we taking fire from the rear, from the west?
There's too many trees ahead. Yeah.
No, it's from the east.
Okay, guys, PID targets.
target is at 060, nearly at the top of the mountain, maybe 50 feet from the top of the mountain.
Hotel Hydra, off the line.
Copy. Keep going, guys. You're good to go.
Cap will cut in front of you when the last hammer gets past us.
Aye.
Moving awful slow here.
Hotel, be advised, if we take small arms fire, we're just gonna blow through it.
User joined your channel.
Turning right ahead. Hotel Hades, we're Oscar Mike.
Copy.
That was a funny looking right turn.
Apologies, guys, bridge there.
Cows.
See, normally when I have to cross over the other lane of traffic to turn, I'm on the left.
Hotel, be advised, friendly vehicle east of our position joining the convoy.
I'll see.
Yep, drive forward now.
Reloading.
Okay. Hotel element, be advised, we are now going to go to the front of the
We're
convoy.
gonna skip forward, guys.
No thermal head.
Hades, copy. We gotta drive around. We gotta drive around on the left.
Hydra,
Already go
I
on the
want
left.
you at the recon element. Hades, you're going to be close protection for the front of the convoy.
Hades can't get past on these roads.
Roger, we'll push up.
Go over. Whoa!
Okay, guys, we're pushing up to
Go
the front,
around.
overtake on the left.
Make your own left
Go to the
lane.
left of the trees and come back in. Guys, we're gonna go on to the left of the trees and get around them.
We are going. Yeah, go right.
We just chucked that rocket launcher out of the vehicle in front of us.
This is going well. Come on, boys, overtake.
Head up to the front.
Copy, we're turning around for them.
Hotel Hades.
Yes.
Convoy protection in place.
That fuel truck was making me nervous, Cap.
We're proceeding to the front, guys.
Make a big boom.
Cutting across. Guy on the ground.
Hold on to your hats, guns.
Oh!
Okay, Hydra, scout up.
Engine dead.
R2, Magongo.
Hotel Hades.
Go.
We have been armored, and we've flipped our vehicle.
Copy.
You guys okay?
All hotel elements, stop where you're at.
Get that repair kit out, boys.
Why are people on foot? It's a convoy mission. Okay, I'm getting out.
We could double time it faster than this.
Uh-huh. Are we repairing that truck, boys?
Getting the toolkit.
Hotel Hydra.
Go.
It's the one in that
I'm unsure who the scout vehicles are. Hydra, 3 vehicles are at the front of convoy currently.
There's no toolkit inside the vehicles.
Are those your 2 vehicles that are up along the road about a kilometer up?
I'm hearing gunfire.
Negative.
Copy, yeah, that's Kraken, never mind. Go on ahead and push your element about a kilometer ahead. That'll be about, what, 2 kilometers behind Hotel, or behind Kraken.
All heard.
Hotel Hades.
Go.
We are repairing the vehicle.
Copy, sounds good. Advise me when you're all repaired and ready to go. Hydra is doing the scouting of R2.
Hades all heard. So once we're on the move, we literally jump straight to the front. They've also just removed all the AI vehicles.
Hotel be advised, scout vehicles.
So we are leapfrogging over the front.
You got wheels again, yay! Let's do it, boys.
Straight to the front, straight to the front.
Straight to the head of class.
You left your trunk on.
Copy.
Oscar, doesn't matter.
Copy. I need hotel all push towards Kraken's position. Provide covering fire for them.
Hey, firm all heard.
Going outside buildings. Kratos is Kraken, I think. I'm just gonna.
Hotel Hydra.
Go.
Wait, where are they?
Be
What the
advised,
fuck is?
convoy is following Hydra's 3rd vehicle. We're pushing up to assist the scout
So
vehicles.
where am I cutting in then?
Copy, sounds good.
You may wish to hold convoy if we're in contact.
Thanks for clarification.
Copy. I am at Kraken's position myself right now. I don't see any further contact yet.
Wait, are we going to the front or what?
Hey, firm. Hydra 3rd vehicle waiting for convoy to
I don't know. They might have tried to change the leapfrog now.
Boys, do you want me to push to the front?
We need to go to the front.
Follow me, I'll overtake.
Hydra,
Go around this village. We can't because we can't get out of it now.
Follow Cap's vehicle.
Contact Ray. Careful. Contact Ray.
What are we doing, guys? Moving back or staying back?
Hotel Hydra.
And just stay where we are.
Go. Yeah, stay until we're told
Convoy lead
otherwise.
vehicle here's shot southwest of convoy.
Copy. Shot southwest of convoy. Although now that we're in an open spot, you might want to get some clarification.
We can leapfrog.
Yeah, let's do it.
Lead us, Jack. Let's go.
Out on the left, Cap. Hoof it.
Roger.
Caught up with scout vehicles.
Copy. Scout vehicles, start pushing ahead again. Push up to the first road in Bagongo, and let us know how it is. Hades, status.
Almost at the front.
Copy, sounds good.
Hey guys, I'm now at the very front. You guys with me?
Don't go to the very front because that's the scouting element, right?
Hades, what's your position?
I don't know. position is. I don't know where we are.
We're at the head of the convoy right now. I can't see. I believe these guys are the lead scouts. Go, Cap.
Pull off to the rear of Hydra.
Yeah, I think we need to be just in front of this fuel truck.
Hotel Hades.
Go.
We're not entirely sure. We were supposed to be in front of the convoy, correct?
Yes.
That's where we are.
Copy. Yes, I saw guns pulling up ahead of Hydra.
Yeah. Guys, don't go up to the scouting element. Right in front of this fuel vehicle right here.
Yeah, we're here now.
Where we need to be?
Hotel Hades.
Guns, can you bandage me?
We're in the right spot.
Say again, Cap. I didn't hear you.
Can you bandage me?
Good job, guys.
Yeah, let me try.
Be advised, we're probably going to be losing Kraken element for a little while so that they can go get friendly forces that are down.
No, it won't. Hold on.
Also, someone's been messing around with the U groups because everything's switched. That's what's causing the chaos. Cap, whereabouts are you?
Behind Hydra.
I can't see you. Oh, I see you, yeah. People should overtake on the left.
They've stopped, they've herringbone. What are we doing?
Stop right here. Yeah, Cap, I can't treat you. It won't let me.
Alright,
push. Hotel Hades.
Go.
Convoy should not stop, correct?
Convoy should not stop, no.
Proceed, guys.
Captain's point.
Hydra, status.
Right, so what are we looking for?
Someone named Charlie.
Yeah, just
Charlie,
drive.
go.
Watch for enemy.
Right, you're my eyes, Guns.
Yes, sir. Hey, when you get a chance, me and Cap both need a little bit of medical.
The mine are coming together.
Told you not to attack those road signs.
I think it was that undercover rabbit.
Uh-huh.
Hades, we're way out in front of the convoy. Need to slow down.
Roger, we'll set 30 kilometers now.
I'd say 20, they're way behind us.
Convoy.
Gunfire,
Shots
close,
right
where we
close.
are. Cover fire.
Where's direction?
Copy, move to front of convoy.
What should we do? Should we pull off?
We are in contact.
We don't stop.
Hotel Hades.
Go.
We're in contact to our northeast.
Copy, lay down suppressing fire. Hydra will come and suppress you. Keep pushing through, guys. Keep pushing through.
Push it real good.
Maintaining 20, maintaining 20.
That's directly out of us.
I believe we are now scouting party.
All convoy elements, provide suppressing fire.
Not hearing any more contact.
Copy, protection element, pull off to the right. There's men on the ground. Men on the ground close.
Double back, question mark.
Just hold our position.
Hold on, we
and
got
slow
guys,
down,
we got
they'll
guys
catch up to
shooting.
us.
All protection elements, pull to the right.
What do you see, boys?
All hotel elements, pull off
I
to
don't
the
see
right.
anything. I was just putting down some suppression.
Roger. Any other colours see anything?
Guns, get off the road, guns, get off the road, guns, get off the road. King, get off the road, even King.
Copy. Once, keep protecting this area here. Let the convoy pass you.
Cap, can you pull up just a hair, Cap?
Pull off and let it past. So I'm not sure. Hotel Hades.
Yeah, right there is good.
Go.
Do you want us out in front of that convoy?
Negative. Stay to the right here. Protect this area. When the convoy passes you, fall in behind.
Hades, all heard.
Hotel Hydra, last 3 Humvees passing us through.
Copy. Once they pass, I want you guys on the road. We'll follow in behind.
Okay, firm all heard.
Two more.
No, there's another group behind this, I believe. We're hopping in behind.
Believe that.
Four more vehicles behind us.
Go.
Copy.
Hotel has rear of convoy. We are now Oscar Mike.
Copy. Sounds good.
Are we leaving, boys? Are we going?
Wait for these guys to pass.
Yeah, wait for we got 4 more coming behind.
Yeah, all the markers on the map are screwed up, so don't bother trying to use them. I was told to go to Kraken, and I didn't know where Kraken was. That's the issue we've got, I think.
Hades status?
Hades currently on the right side of the road, waiting for the last vehicle to pass us.
Copy. Go on ahead and get on the road whenever you want.
We'll let this vehicle move, because that's part of Hydra.
Alright, head them up, move them out.
Hotel, stop where you're at.
That would be us. I'm going to catch up with the rest of the convoy, because there's massive gaps.
Hades falling behind Hydra.
We're in behind Hydra.
Be advised, the convoy took a wrong turn. We're waiting for them to get unclustered and get on the road, then we'll push up.
Someone made a Class A Charlie Foxtrot.
Yes, they did.
Go.
Hydra rear vehicle hearing contacts to south far.
Copy, sounds good. Be advised, I need all hotel elements. Push up to convoy, escort convoy.
Scratch that. Okay, proceed.
Cap, how are you doing?
Yeah, a little bit bleeding, but you know.
Let me see. You want me to jump down in the passenger seat and try from there? Let them know I'm not on the gun right now.
Roger. They're alright, guns, they're alright. Mountain ahead.
Stitching. I did everything I could for it. The only thing I don't have is blood.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much.
Hey, Cap, say speed, please.
All over the place.
Copy.
Approximately 30 at the moment up front.
Hey, when we get a chance, one of you medics, Cap, needs some blood.
any chances of anything. We'll be alright, boys, don't you worry.
Is he actively bleeding?
I got him all patched up, but he lost a lot of blood.
Just let him bite under your neck.
It's fine, it's pretty high, boys.
This next right. We're going Romeo 4 for the route.
Hades all hurt.
Hey, firm ahead.
Very scenic, those mountains. It's like we're in the Alps. Are we in the Alps?
Looks like it.
Hotel, pull off to the right side of the convoy. Protect the convoy so that it goes down the road.
That's boys.
Hey, firm, moving up.
Okay. Yep, pull up, stay close to the convoy. Contact to the right. Go down, Romeo 4, Romeo 4.
We'll be taking a left up here, guys.
Copy.
Shots out.
Shots to the west.
Okay, we're going off-road, guys.
Let's go hunting.
I'm just following Strong.
Oh, I see where we're going. We're following a line of trucks. Boom, boom, ahead on the left, question mark.
Yeah, we're cutting off the road to the right.
Eyes on smoke.
Yeah, vehicle accident / roadblock.
There's a whole convoy off-road.
Whole convoy.
Yowza. Logistical nightmare.
Smoke to the east.
I need you guys. I need 2 of your vehicles to push forward and support Alpha.
Cap volunteer, green, yellow and blue go.
How copies?
Go.
Doing it now.
Left side. Hades copies.
We'll take up the slack.
Yeah, buddy.
Cap at the very front.
Now that's how you get in their head.
Hades, do you guys have Alpha Actual on site now that you guys have helped them?
Negative.
do that.
Hades did not.
Copy.
Oops.
Instead of doing what we were told, I just went to the very front, which is where I am now. Now what
We
do
were
I
told
do?
to go, Cap, we were just told to go to the front.
Yeah, no, that was what we were told, Cap. You're good.
Roger. Are you guys all up with us?
We are. Red team are at the back still with us.
Roger, all good, boys?
Yeah, blue is right behind us.
Stipulations. Is it straight on here, by the way?
I'd assume so. There's no thing telling to go
straight on,
Cap. Straight on, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Cap, straight ahead.
Gotta love that. Go forward and support Artemis, and that we aren't told where they are or what they're doing, and the fact they're actually broken down. Oh, Artemis is not actually Artemis, but Alpha is, for fuck's sake. Correct.
Hotel elements, push up to the front of the convoy. We're taking over as scout and protection.
Shots right.
Shots
Right, close.
right.
Hades in contact. Hotel, Hades.
Go.
We are in contact.
Copy.
Reloading. Push through.
Roger, sticking at 30.
We're scout.
I'm hearing a lot of fire behind me, but I ain't seeing nothing in front of me.
Copy or gunner two.
Reloading.
Fuck, which way? T-junction.
Right. Correct, is it? Left.
Yeah, no, we gotta go the other way.
We got it, baby.
Cap go front.
Hotel elements, push through.
Oh, I could look a few down with
Hades,
this
hotel.
gun.
Close. Hotel, Hades.
Go.
Close contact on the road.
Copy. Assault contact. Keep pushing through.
Copy.
More on the right ahead. Suppress.
Reloading.
Lost one guns.
Hades status.
Hades is on contact.
Convoy. Copy.
Okay, reloaded.
Hydra status.
Blue's chicken.
Blue's green. We're behind us.
Push to the front
Behind
of the convoy.
Metro.
Got red.
Copy.
Heavy contact on the road.
Copy. Push through contact if they're not effective.
All smart alarms fired prudently.
Yeah, just some yahoos with some AKs.
Urban. T-junction direction.
Left. Left is marked on map.
We're at the sea.
Hydra, 2 vehicles only just made to front of convoy. There is no scout out in front of convoy at this time.
With a scout.
Copy. Hades, I'm sorry, Hydra. Push forward ahead of the convoy. Hades, status.
We got a roadblock. We got a roadblock.
We got a roadblock coming up here. We are currently in front of the convoy behind Hydra now.
Copy. Convoy hold. Convoy hold.
Hold up, guys. Sorry, just to clarify, Hydra were told to go scout. Okay, no, we were. And then some of Hydra caught up to us. Yes.
Are we going to the back?
We hold here, I think. Wait for orders.
That.
Sorry, why are Rax and Cam, are they Hydra or Alpha? They're Hydra.
Okay, let's take this opportunity to reconsolidate. Hades, Hydra, front of the convoy. Hydra, left side. Hades, right side. My location.
Where's your location, campus marker? Markers have messed up.
I'll mark on map.
Dan, be advised, 2 Hydra vehicles out to scout are going to hold this position forward of the convoy.
Contact left.
Mark on map.
What are we doing?
Left side.
Left.
Suppressed.
Cap, do we want red team up there too?
Yeah, I think get up there, yeah.
Red team, yeah.
Copy, we're up on the move.
We don't have any dismounts, correct?
No.
We're in contact.
Copy.
Small arms fire.
Hydra, Hades, push forward.
Here comes from our south.
Hydra scout group pushing forward.
Keep pushing, guys. The convoy's pushing on without us.
Keep going. Cap, I'm stuck behind Jackal back here. It'll be a little bit before I get to the front.
Roger. Yeah, can't really overtake.
Jav, just so you know, I'm a little deaf. Okay, no worries. In theory, Jackal should be the front team. They should be right in the front.
And convoy's with us. Roll the scouts up. Hey, Blue.
Hotel, Hydra.
Go.
We have IED on road in front of scout vehicles.
Copy, sounds good.
Hearing bone, guys.
Hey, this is a perfect chance for one of your medics to come up here and give Cav some blood.
There it is, boys. See? Teamwork.
Red team, where are you?
They're working their way up.
Ah, I see you.
Whoa, that's a congested frigging convoy, boys.
Yeah, convoy don't stop, convoy hold, convoy don't stop, convoy is now overtaking.
Yeah, it was a bit hectic.
We need to hold because there's an IED on
Hey
the
guys,
road.
Hydra, Hades, be advised, we gotta do 360 security. We're gonna get in front of the convoy.
Cap, did you send that to headquarters that we got that IED out there?
Yeah, Hydra.
Make sure you maintain spacing away from each other, guys. 20, 30 meters.
Hope that's enough for you, Cap. It's about 1,000 milliliters.
1,000 more than he had.
Thank you.
guys.
Well done, boys.
Hoorah.
That was me, I would have gone right over the thing.
Same.
Lead vehicle, Oscar Mike.
Nah, I got a mine detector on me, Cap. I'd have warned you.
Yes. I wouldn't have stopped.
Let them go forward. I believe Hydra are sending a single vehicle. Who is Patrick Wallace? I don't know.
Go blue.
I believe we're gonna just follow this vehicle here. I believe Thomas is just holding back with us, and then there's a scouting party of 2 vehicles. Hydra should be scout. We are lead protection element. Thomas is Hydra and holding.
Yeah, but Cap, if we did hit that mine, there would just be something for V Spike and Prince to laugh at you about.
Second IED road, dismounted to disarm.
Another IED.
Hotel 36. Provide security to the front of the convoy. Break off left and right. Herringbone.
Copy.
Eyes on the swivel, humans.
Stay frosty.
I'm taking the north to west.
I've got west to east.
Is there a separate Alpha commander going on at the moment then?
Must be, because I haven't had a peep out of them.
Say again?
Because they're on a different, they're not 6-5, right?
Hotel Hydra.
Go.
We have 1 man out in front of lead vehicle diffusing IED. We have 1 appears to be civilian policeman 50 meters front of us.
Copy. We'll provide a gun truck up to your south, and we'll provide a gun sight over that.
Hey, firm.
No, because that's what's causing some of the issues, because I believe some of the trucks, the big trucks, are on Alphas and some are on
Hotel
Hydras.
Hydra, IED diffused.
Hotel. So some are following the orders of one, but not the other, if you get what I'm saying. We're on the wrong net.
Reloading.
They should be back down again. But it should be on both. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, looks like we're on the move.
Reloaded, ready to fire.
Sorry, Matt's Alpha.
Hotel,
Matt's
lead vehicle,
Alpha.
Oscar Mike.
Copy. We're following in behind you.
Got red for you, Cap. Or not.
Following Alpha.
Hotel Hades.
I got you. I see it. Copy. Okay,
I got a tree branch trying to take my head off.
Push forward. Convoy moving around
there goes the
to
truck.
the south of the road.
That guy's fucking nutter.
Hotel Hydra.
Go.
Local
Why the
intel.
hell is the fuel truck moving up like that?
Enemy forces
Is it
moving
madman?
towards our base.
Copy. 20 minutes ago, enemy is moving towards our location.
Hotel Hades.
Is that what he said, Hydra?
Hey, firm.
Copy.
Hotel Hades.
Stand by.
Yeah, this is turning into a Chinese fire drill.
I'm quite enjoying it actually.
Hotel Hydra.
The Valenture's thing RC is driving that truck.
Scout vehicles pushing ahead.
Copy. Sounds good.
Poor RC.
We've got Alpha elements mixing with Hotel. our spacing with the convoy to make sure we're not too far in front of them.
Looks like they're just coming up on our rear, guys. Might want to slow it just a bit.
I'm going to 15. Yeah, copy that.
Okay, front 3 Humvees, I need you to beeline to the base, make sure everything's good. Be ready to receive the convoy.
Us, is it?
That's us.
Be us.
No, that's Hades. That's Hydra, sorry.
Copy.
Has convoy met with us? Hotel Hades.
Hold up.
Go.
We want to make sure that is Hydra doing that, not Hades, correct?
Front 3 trucks. At this point, I don't care.
Yeah, that's Hydra.
There are 3 trucks ahead of us.
There are 3 trucks ahead of us.
Okay, guys, that's Hydra. That's cool. Copy that.
All heard.
Hotel Hydra.
Go.
First 2 Humvees are in base.
Copy.
RC's up, coming up again. RC's going to ram you.
Tell him to stay the fuck behind us. We're the lead.
He's doing it. Look at this.
I am going to make a note of the fact that these convoy drivers aren't following in the convoy. Hotel ladies. Entering base.
And it's a mad dash to the finish. Blow them all up.
Yay.
Well done, boys. In tough circumstances, I think we did pretty well. Turn your fucking engines off, everyone!
Hotel, when you get to the base, I want you guys, Hydra, you're northwest, Hades, you're northeast, build up the fences, get ready to fight.
Hades, defend northeast! Hades, defend northeast! Let's go!
Sorry, Hotel,
I'm not, bring it over.
Northeast, northwest.
Should we get the trucks? Should we get the trucks or...
Yeah, use them for HV.
Fences, get sandbags, get everything ready.
Need the machine guns in those. Okay. Law, I'm just moving this forward, don't go into the vehicle. Okay, ready? Yeah, I'll build you. Gun, okay. Okay.
Huh. Impervious gates.
Law, watch more southwest if you can as well.
Hotel Hydra.
Engines off, please.
Confirm hotel's direction of defense.
Hotel is north, northeast, northwest. Hydra is northeast. Hades is northwest.
Taking English fire.
Hey, Cap, one is moving our sector.
Top of the ridge line, Law. I see him. Our vehicle's fucking armored.
Oh, jeez.
User left.
Law, you good?
Reloading.
How are you doing?
Copy, good to hear, guys. Good job.
The vehicle is in order. We are returning fire.
Roger, ready, both up?
Red's back up.
Guns reloading.
Red smoke out. Vehicle is black on ammo, getting out.
How we doing, Hades?
Doing good.
Everyone seems to be up. 360 defense, we're all doing well.
Covering west, north, south.
Contacts in the tree lines. 223.
Green.
Be advised, keep the vehicles inside the base.
Keep the vehicles inside the base.
Guns, you need medical?
Negative, I'm good.
One of the Humvees has gone rogue to the southwest.
Hostile
Oh, damn, now I just got hit.
Hostile
There's a whole squad
southwest
coming up there.
in the tree line.
Southwest, reloading.
Southwest. Bearing 216.
Treating myself.
Amari status.
Murray, you up?
I can see Mario. I can see Mario February. 207.
Think I'm going deaf, Cap.
North, head back to the north. We're defending north.
Roger, pointing back north. Well done, guys, we're doing good.
Under fire!
Hostile 147.
Hey, an Spectre, you good?
How's everyone looking, Jappers?
Green as far as I can see.
I could use a little blood if you get a chance.
I'm coming for you, guns.
I'm taking fire, I can't see the direction.
Hydra's green.
Enemy fire!
Copy, Hades status.
Maybe send off anybody else need meds.
Copy, keep up the fight, guys.
User left your channel. User joined 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 your channel.
User joined your channel.
User joined your channel.
A user joined your channel. User joined your channel.
User left your channel. User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved to 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 your channel. User was
This
moved to
vehicle
your
has
channel.
departed.
That's everyone.
Ascending. Ascending.
Right. So,
Can I suggest, sir, we take you from the bottom with the squad leaders up?
Very firm.
Yep.
Let's start with fucking hotel. Go for hotel.
Right,
Hotel
so
squad leader.
Hydra, yeah, Hydra go.
A pretty good mission for us.
User joined your
Got
channel.
a bit confusing in the middle of the convoy, but sorted things out in the end. Took a fairly decent amount of contact. Diffused a few bombs on the road. Was pretty good for us. We hoping that we were going to have a bit more of a fight at the end.
Okay, Hades.
Whoops. Hello. That's the right button. Yeah, it was all right at the beginning. To be honest, I didn't really understand what was going on, and so we were pretty terrible. By the end, we were a slick convoy unit, and it was just easy at the end. But yeah, and it was. I really enjoyed it as well. It was something a bit different, wasn't it?
That's what it was hoping to be. Right, Apollo.
Yeah, so very interesting mission, full of unexpected stuff happening. I think we had good fun.
Okay, good. And Artemis? That's rats, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, interesting mission, very different, that's for sure. Started off pretty good, and then it got really messy when I went down, and because my 2 IC and 3 IC had been taken away from the squad, there was a lot of confusion amongst the guys about who was going to communicate. That caused us some big problems, and eventually I died, had to respawn, rejoin the convoy, and we did the best we could after that.
Okay, so well done, guys, for adapting. Hotel PL, that's damp, innit?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Okay, so starting off from the very beginning, we had a general understanding of what the mission entailed, A to B, and there may be routes that we would have to change up based on MET-TC, right? That was my general understanding, and it went according to that. Like general broad strokes, that was exactly what happened. We picked up intel along the way. From my perspective, I saw a lot of different things going on alongside the road, things like civilians that were wounded, that kind of thing, pushed all that kind of intel up that I could find. I don't know if that made or broke anything at all, but it worked for my immersion. Other than that, I thought there was a couple of different things that could have gone better. Firstly, I could have maintained better knowledge of where all of my vehicles were. I used my Blue Force tracker that was inside my Humvee, which is really nice, but it doesn't have markers on it as far as names. Neither does the map, so I had to guesstimate and make sure that my guys were there via radio comms. I know things got messy in contact, especially when, like, with the how we're supposed to fucking what is that maneuver called where you move your elements for where you move your elements from like rear chainsaw, right?
Yeah, chainsaw, yeah.
So we're chainsawing in the middle of having to do contact, right? So we don't, at that point it's a clusterfuck. Everybody's moving and nobody knows where. And that's my point. That's my 2 cents in there.
Yep, okay. Alpha CD, who spent most of his time battling the internet from what I can see.
Yeah, I had like multiple technical issues tonight, so my comments might be not entirely valid because I missed out on quite a lump of the mission. And it seemed to be every time the action got heavy is when my armor decided to kick the bucket. But I think we did like a pretty good job, especially at the start. The communications was very, very good, given that Alpha was like a pretty large group tonight with a lot of people, a lot of vehicles. The only time it really got a little bit confusing was when we, towards the later parts of the mission, when we started to do as Damp just pointing out the chainsawing, not knowing who was supposed to be where and where they were supposed to be going. I think even Vaz kind of lost track a little bit towards the end of the mission about who was where. But yeah, it was a good mission. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was different, and if we can integrate that into future missions, it might be it's a good thing.
Thank you. Right, so Kraken.
So we
did any Kraken survive?
Yeah, we did actually. We didn't. None of us went down. Actually, we did rather well.
Very good.
Yeah, we pulled out, followed the convoy. A little bit of confusion with the AI at one point, sort of deciding to turn around, but hey, that happens. Took the first contact, pushed up, got the head of convoy, got that divert to go help the gendarmerie, which was just a minor thing up in the hills. Dealt with that really well. Guys moved well, did the jobs as expected. Then pretty much the rest of the mission was just playing catch up, trying to catch up with the rest of the convoy. Finally caught up right at the end. Then we just took that little bit of contact at the end. It was it's all good. No complaints.
Sweet. Right, Vaz, off you go.
There's a reason I quit squad lead.
Well, first of all, thank you, Vaz, for stepping in and being OC tonight, because I don't think anybody wanted the job tonight, so thank you for a start.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It was a fusterclust at the beginning. Like the first couple of turns I spent, I had pretty good control on who was where, but then it all just started going to shit, and I lost track of who's who. And I see the names of the people, but I forgot which squad people are in, so it's not a very good reminder. So and I couldn't micromanage calling out the driver names, since that's tagged on the vehicle in the Zeus view for when I try to get control. Trackers on the map wasn't very helpful either. But all in all, I think we did good. We finished half an hour early today, so we got over there. We lost all the AI drivers. I don't quite know what happened there though. But I'm pleased with the boys. Not everybody has been in training. Not everybody knows the maneuvers. And there's also the time delay talking to the PLs, which then talks to the squads and then has to sort out where they have their vehicles. So that's why I couldn't micromanage, because it was up to the PLs really. So all in all, I think we did good, despite the few issues we had.
Yeah. So from my point of view, as Civi truck driver leads, thank you very much for to Darcy and Thalo and Nez, who volunteered to drive those trucks. They went beautifully through the first town, but as soon as we started taking incoming and they had to do a bit of route planning, they got a little bit jittery and sort of confusion. So effectively, they decided to desert. They haven't done the contract, so they won't be getting paid. That's why we took them out. They work nicely when, as AI do, when they know what's going on. As soon as they don't know what's going on, they just do jittery things and reverse back into you and turn around in a 360 and do all sorts of weird things. So don't worry about that, guys. We tried it. It didn't work. We've got a new mod that might be coming into the list that may help as well. Keep your fingers crossed. So apart from that, for the Civi drivers, I think we had fun. We were taking the piss out of you guys most of the time. Those are big trucks, so they've got a lot of power, and they will actually drag the Humvees most of the time, which is hilarious. So we got there. From a mission perspective, we are half an hour early. Equally, with everything that was laid down, if you guys had stopped at every incident, which was the idea, we'd have probably been half an hour late. All right, so it's never going to be one of those missions where you could absolutely spot it on time, because it very much depended on how some of our very junior, and I don't mean that in derogatory, but some of our not even less experienced players, but the guys who don't normally get to make command decisions, make a command decision at the front of the convoy and relay that back through. And as Vaz has said, you then play Chinese whispers all the way up to Vaz, and Vaz has to make the executive decision about what's going on. So well done to everybody tonight. It's the first time we've done that anywhere near successfully, guys. So give yourselves a big pat on the back tonight. It looked good from where I was, apart from probably the last kilometre and a half where we just had a bit of fun. I have done some diplomatic protection force training as a medic and seen the drivers do it professionally. They do a heck of a lot of training, and then of course they do a heck of a lot of operational. Okay, they're doing it every day, all day. So if you ever get to talk to those guys, you'll hear the clusterfucks they have. We do really well. Convoys I do a little bit of in civil life as well, and again it takes a lot of brain power. So again, thank you to Raz, because it takes a lot of brain power, as he said, to try and keep 20 vehicles in your head. What I normally do is I normally have about 10 vehicles to organise, and that's to keep a bunch of pro-am cyclists happy in the middle. So we have lead cars out the back, and we have chase cars and commissaires and medical wagons and all sorts. So that's how I sort of know how to run a convoy. But as I say, Vaz came in here. We did the training on Sunday, so thanks to the guys who came to the Sunday training. Hopefully that made it easier for you today. And again, just once again, thank you to Vaz. Big thanks to Shepard. Shortland mission. It was always going to be a mission that was really hard to plan to stay the time. INA is open, guys. Go and fill your boots with some randomised killing and smearing of enemies across the map in INA. I know for some of you it's quite early still. I'm going to get a pat back from my wife for finishing early. Thank you.
We've got a bunch of comments.
Go on, bunch of comments. I haven't seen those. Where are they?
Auburn.
Auburn, go.
Yep, adding up to Vaz, what he said about the Blue Force tracker, I think it's possible to like increase the intervals at updates. That might be more useful then. But I'm not sure how the server can handle it, right?
We may have to go back to using CTAB, but for the amount of convoy stuff we do at the moment, it's probably not worth the effort, but we'll see. Again, it's something we might have a play with in the training server and see how it goes.
I've got a comment on that. Blue Force Tracker in real life is not by any means real time. It's the same thing. It's the same interval that you get in the game here.
Fair enough. Never used it. Our Blue Force Tracker was Yell.
One thing to what damp just?
Yeah, I want to push on to Jaffers, but yeah, 30 seconds, go.
I know, like what you said, 5 seconds interval is realistic, but that's also tracking, what, thousands of units, right? So I would say when we're like in a convoy of 40 people, I think it's realistic to say that the intervals could be reduced.
No, there's no.
Still be realistic.
It's all on the same. It's all in the same format. It's going to whether it's 440 or 4,000. It's the same 5 seconds.
Yeah, that would be my instance as well. So Dr. Jaffers, go.
Disconnected from your channel.
You already kind of covered this about the AI, and it was the fact that they go really slow through corners. So if you are leading a group of AI, they will go 20 kilometers an hour through a slight bend.
Yeah.
This was we being right at the back. We dropped back because we couldn't overtake the AI because we had to stay behind them. And I'm not sure who it was who was leading the rear group of AI, but you completely bombed off ahead of your AI because they go 20 miles an hour around slow corners.
Yeah, I know, that was me. And I hadn't realised they weren't chugging along behind me until I checked my mirrors and thought, where the hell are they gone? And that's when I called for the whole convoy to slow down just before we hit the first town. So we collected them up again. So yeah, so thank you for that though. So Shepard?
Space.
Yes. Oh, we had one accident with Apollo. We lost one of our vehicles, and actually that was very interesting because we had to think on the spot: do we try to get our vehicle, try to put it back, or do we mount in another vehicle? We settled on mounting on another vehicle. Yeah. I think with the Zeus, you could have played a bit with that to manage when we are getting close to the end of the mission, a bit ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe disable one or two vehicles.
Yeah, I was doing some stuff with you guys.
Yeah, the AI wasn't very accurate tonight either.
We went just through. We were too good.
Just brace yourself for the upboard and what's happening next week.
Yeah, so the big boys are going to get serious next week, I suggest. So, Rats.
Just want to say thanks to Space for lending us a couple of his guys, and on behalf of Artemis, thank you very much to KU and to Cam. You boys did a great job. Thank you very much, and you worked really well with us. So, cheers, boys.
Yeah,
well
done, Rats.
Yeah, cheers, Rats.
Great to see people's cross squad like that as well. I've said it before on missions. If we're short on one squad, it's always really helpful if somebody will volunteer to go and make the numbers up. So thank you for doing that. Hillside, never apologise. Okay, it's always a learning game in this game. Loki.
Hill Alpha.
Loki?
I didn't want to say anything.
EFT? No. Orban? Right, okay. Blah, 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 blah.
No,
Chat.
that's it.
Who's the next out? That's it? Right.
That's it.
So, yeah, we will think about bringing a C-Tab. We have played with it in the past. Nobody really used it. It's another sort of Chinese whispers thing. It takes you more time than it's worth to actually look at it, especially the speed we tend to play at. Yeah, we can do UAVs. We can do all sorts. Again, tonight it was all about using those eyes, getting people reacting to the dangers out there, getting people reacting to the incidents out there. And yeah, I think, to be honest, if I was the local civilians, I'd be a little bit pissed off with us, because we bombed past a load of incidents we could have probably helped out with, or at least alerted them about. If I was a local military commander, I'd be most impressed with us. So yeah, it's two sides of the coin. Okay, guys, so we'll see how this plays out, because it is dynamic. Shepard and I are just tweaking the storyline as it goes by. So successes mean more opposition. Distress means more opposition, but in different ways.
Quick one, Davros.
Go, Matt.
Is this a Hearts and Minds-esque campaign? So being told to leave an IED on a bridge is a bad idea?
I think the IED left on the bridge we were retreating from, weren't we? Because at that point the convoy had bypassed it. So what would have happened in real life is that, yes, you'd have marked that IED, you'd have probably left a protection detail there in real life, okay? So you guys would have been standing around for the rest of the day, 400 meters away from the IED, waiting for the EOD guys to turn up.
We had an EOD guy on board.
Yeah, so if you could have quickly dealt with it, quickly deal with it. But in real life, you're not going to quickly deal with an IED. So yeah, you could have done. However, don't forget you're a small element out on your own without protection yourself. So when you're concentrating on doing the EOD systems, who's watching your back? So all that sort of comes into the convoy lead commander's head as well. He wants you back with the convoy. That's your job. Your job is not to deal with what the civvy authority should be dealing with at that point, which is they've got an EOD task to do. All right.
Nez has a comment.
Go, Nez.
Yeah, I noticed when we were driving with these AIs, we got through the bridges fine, going through some of the towns fine. It's the moment when we started getting the first contact I noticed was the support vehicles stopped right in the middle of the road to start engaging. If they would have pulled off to the shoulder more, we could have probably gotten through there with the AIs almost all the way to the end. It was just the moment they started stopping right in the middle in front of our convoy, our vehicles, it messed us all up.
Yeah, it did. So we've done a little bit of training on that Sunday. There was quite a few people driving today who hadn't done the training Sunday. It was going to happen. We should have been aware of that anyway. But, we got a good quarter of the convoy to the end. All right. And if you said that you were actually deploying stuff all the way through those towns, then you could say that we got 100% of the convoy to the end. So, yeah, for me, it's a win. All right, guys.
To be fair, last training I was micromanaging each vehicle, so it was easier.
Yeah.
CD has a comment.
CD, go.
My comment is not really a comment. It's just thanks to everybody for turning. It looks like we got a really good turnout tonight. A lot of people in, and thanks everybody for turning up and doing a really good job.
Yeah, so this is our introduction to vehicles as well, guys. So if you enjoy moving around your vehicle as a driver or a gunner, I know you didn't have too much chance to swap over tonight, but Matt said, you usually know whether you want to drive or gun. In the good old days, I used to drive for Pope. He used to teach kill school, and I used to have absolute fun, mooch around and driving. So this is our introductory level for the vehicle comms, the vehicle skills. So driving and gunning, as you've just found out tonight, is a whole different experience from running around and gunning. So, from here, we can start developing maybe into the bigger trucks. From the bigger trucks, we go into the IFVs. From the IFVs, we can go into the start of the tanks. The only issue with armor is, don't ever forget, it is a light infantry simulator. It is not designed for big armored battles. If we want to do that, we probably go and play DCS on the combined arms, which I know Cap's done a fantastic video about. So think about that. Think about where we're going. If we ever use more than what we've got at the moment in the way of vehicles with weapons, it will be in a support role. So squad leaders, start talking to you guys, start thinking about who wants to be a driver, who wants to be a gunner, who wants to be a commander. And if we use big vehicles as support, they will be doing that job and nothing else for that night, a bit like the Helo guys. All right, do at the moment. Okay.
Duster comment?
Yeah, it's just a quick one. It's more of an admin thing than what was, mission based for tonight. Quite often, I'm finding during the setup time when everybody's coming into the mission and we're all trying to organise ourselves as squads, having a chat about what's been going on, that kind of thing. It's all great, fine, happy for you all to do that. But please, please do not go on to shout, because if you're on shout, everyone around you can hear you. And quite often the officers are trying to have a briefing and all we can hear is you having a chat with your mates or trying to organise your squad. If you're finding it difficult to hear one another, move 50 metres away from everybody else and just talk normally. You don't need to be all huddled up doing it. It is very frustrating when you're trying to listen to a briefing or you're even trying to give a briefing and you're being talked over by someone who is 100 metres away.
Yeah. Organisational front as well. Thank you everybody for turning up a good time today. Thanks for being well organised. We will try and get the server up. The servers are up and running well ahead of schedule now anyway. We never have issue with that. Officers can expect to have half an hour password half an hour beforehand now, and everybody else will get the password at least quarter of an hour before the hour. All right, we do know some of you slave your asses off all day, run out of the office or run out wherever it is you are, and make it home literally to plonk yourself in front of the computer and get on the game. We'll still make it happen for you. Just make sure you've maybe given yourself a little while in the virtual arsenals on the training server. So if you want a specific loadout, you have your loadout ready to go. Gone are the days when we can afford to spend half an hour or so in the arsenal. He says, having finished the mission half an hour early this day. Okay, so next week on a Tuesday, no big hints, but if you want to do Moore's training this Thursday or this Sunday, that might be useful. And squads need to look at the op order as it comes out and take note of what it says. You will need MVGs. You are going to need some big punchy stuff. All right, because Shepard has got a very interesting storyline ahead of us. I won't spoil his. I won't know spoilers from more than that. Okay, guys. But if you want training to do on Thursday, then it's medium 80 if you like the more sort of stuff. Maybe your squad machine gunners need a bit of a tryout. And yeah, medical always comes in handy. Any last thoughts, anybody?
Rudy.
Yeah, I was just saying, I believe Domino's changing next week because it'll be Wolf's campaign.
This will be CD has got one fantastic last mission to send to us at some point, put on the training server, hopefully.
Yeah, it's
the mission server. Yeah.
Just make sure anybody who's allergic to crocodiles stay away on Friday.
Yeah, I think if you check media, CD's literally up to his eyebrows in a very brown-looking river. I don't like to think was lurking in there. And do we need to train for anything for that for Friday or
Negative.
Thursday?
It's going to be basically, unless you want to train on like fighting in trees and jungle and close quarters combat.
Right, okay, so we'll try and find some trees on Altis, and yeah, there are some down towards the bottom of the swamp, the flat plains, aren't there, salt plains? We can do some little exercises through there, guys, because it is a whole discipline in itself. CQB with trees is always interesting. Right, I'm done. Anybody else? Good mission, guys. Pat yourselves on the back. Hope you've had a good one. Sorry it's a bit short, and we will have immense fun on Friday, I suspect. See you on Thursday training. Bye for now.
Bye.
User left your channel.
User left your channel.
User left your channel.
User disconnected from your channel.
User left your channel.
User left your
User
channel.
disconnected from your channel.
Sorry, Cap, if
User
I
joined your channel.
I ran on the
chat. I've got to I've got to disappear. I've got another video to make. Well done, and I'll see you next week.
Yep. See you later, Cap.
Have
a good one, Cap. Disconnected from your channel.
Okay, so gentlemen, we I just wanted to say thank you very much. Today was amazing.
Damn, me and Luke were having a right laugh. We're sat here driving along, slagging off these civvy trucks that keep bombing past us, then realizing, oh shit, I've just gone past the convoy, then stopping, and then you run into the back of them. And then it's all happening on the tiny little one-lane road that you can't overtake on.
Oh shit! Oh
So
shit!
I'm sat here like literally road raging. Davros, mate, Davros and Darcy, who just kept bombing past us,
Darcy,
then realizing,
big
oh
time.
god.
Darcy, big time. I apologize
Yeah.
if I jumped over Cap on the radio. I just felt like I needed to maintain radio contact with you, Damp, and with the rest of the team to sort of make sure that we were moving or stopping or whatever.
No, you did good because Cap was having was doing more concentrating on the driving, and that was good that you were on the radio like that.
Yep.
Didn't
Yep.
want to
That's good.
overstep myself or anything.
No,
not at all.
No.
As
Yeah,
well as
you're
that
good.
law, you've got to remember you did the training and Cap hadn't.
Right.
And also remember, he likes to drive a lot, so I don't mind if somebody else picks up on the radio.
Right. That's what I was thinking. It's like, wait, if he was driving, then he wasn't on the radio.
Right.
Yeah, normally I'd pick up on the radio, but I was driving, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
Also, Dan, can we make a request to have the personal mortars, not the two-person mortar, like the pack and pack ones, the actual just launcher mortars, be added to the arsenal?
Yep. I'll ask again.
I was going to say, because I would love to start using that more, but again, we can't because it's not in.
Yep.
Another thing I'd suggest for this convoy stuff, if we or even driving in general, we get used to the same driver gunner combo, and train it as such, because it'll make a team better in that respect.
On that, I would rather not drive or not gun. I'd rather navigate if we're doing any sort of convoy stuff, because for me, vehicles, I'm not a big fan of vehicles in armor.
I know. You and vehicles get along about as well as puppies and fire ants.
Ideally, like, we should have 4 guys in the truck, right? 1 guy on the gun, 1 guy on driving, 1 guy's nagavating, and the other guy's ready to jump out and clear a building or whatever.
Or TC, yeah, that's it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Ideally 5, right? So driver, TC, gunner are the vehicle crew, and then you got 2 guys in back.
Right.
Yep, that's the typical crew, at least for PSD or personal protection detail.
But I guess we don't have enough people to do that, maybe. But they should think about that too, right? Because during training, I think you were the other time.
I wasn't there, yeah.
You know, quite a few times we had to get guys jumping out and clear the area in the buildings nearby or what have you, without putting the vehicle in danger. So it was helpful.
What are the other issues, Dan? This wasn't a you issue. This is a fact that just the way the communication structure is, we'd be told while at the front to hold, but Alpha wouldn't have been told to hold.
Alpha was all over us.
So they start coming past us, and then they get told to hold, so they hold in front of us. And then they end up getting told slightly before us to move off. So we then have to try and overtake them. Well, we're meant to be in front of them, so they see someone try to overtake them, and they speed up thinking that it's their teammates.
Yeah.
So it's just
we had a
case
hard
of,
time with that.
there kind of needs to be a marker for the lead or the rear vehicle of each group to say, this is the rear vehicle of Hades, don't go past us.
Yeah, so I concur. We had a hard time trying to organize, understanding that Hades was front of the convoy. Okay. Then we'd see Apollo, and we were like, wait a minute, like, who's that? And then, we're supposed to go into scout, but then we couldn't pass trucks because all of these Alpha guys were in front of us. They were trucks, like to Jeff's point, they were trucks that were like passing on the left, like the big trucks. And you're
I know.
What the hell, man?
So,
and then,
Yeah, to go to your point on that, specifically Alpha had a hard time managing their own trucks this time. They had a hard time managing their own situational awareness. And basically that evolved into them having vehicles at all points throughout the convoy. And we had to end up picking up the slack for that, unfortunately. We had really good SA on our people. I had no question where you guys were. I knew right where you were because you guys were keeping in constant radio contact. I've got friggin' Cap I've got you and Cap telling me where you guys are. You're in my ear really well. Same thing with Hydra. Hydra was right where I needed him. Then again, I was in a Hydra vehicle tonight, so I knew where they were at.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, they didn't have the kind of SA that we did. Then they need to practice that.
Yeah.
To be fair to them, they did lose their 2 and 3 IC for their main squad, so it's understandable.
Yup. So
Imagine on a Friday we didn't have Damp me or Damp me Lord Redweeds, that sort of combination.
Good luck. No, I think you guys could do it.
Yeah.
Guns would do it.
You said Guns would do it. Guns and King.
Guns and King. That would do it.
If I have to. I've
Also,
taken
Mari,
squad commands many times.
Mari, in case you're not aware, you are muted.
Also, Amari was on the mission today, right?
Yes.
Amari, were you on 145 by any chance?
I didn't get to have a radio.
Fair enough.
I spawned in, went to the arsenal to get shit, and got moved away 6 times.
Yeah, he was Tony
I did
Stark
the
for this
entire mission from a fucking side seat with 2 magazines of ammo. I had no medical supplies. I had a toolkit. I had 2 mags of ammo. I had no fucking range card.
At least you were outfitted for
Bro, you have so many problems with this game.
No, this was literally, I joined in and was moved away from things every time I tried to get some semblance of gear.
Yeah, and then we're driving down the road, and I see
trying to range things because they took away my range card. Trying to range that in, use my second mag, and then go stand in a corner waiting for the mission to end. I literally did nothing this entire time.
Also, that sounds horrible, but I think that's kind of we called in for you to be teleported before you had any chance to do anything. That's kind of on us.
It might have been. Yeah, we were like, "Oh, there's Amari! Hurry, bring him here!"
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing. We're driving down the road, I see this guy.
To the arsenal, got into it, opened it. You're being teleported.
Yeah,
you're being teleported. You're being teleported. You're being teleported. And then I get fucking hard flipping King screaming at me to just get in the truck.
Also, did anyone else see mine and Lort's vehicle in the final area? The rocket ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the fucking armored.
Yeah, we got it twice actually.
We
That thing
pulled
that
up
almost
and
killed
then,
me?
Yeah.
That thing.
We pulled up. I started building barricade around the outside of it. We take contact. I pull behind the truck to pull out my gun and zoom into the sky.
You went a good 150 feet in the air.
150 feet.
I was machine gunning the whole time.
We shall call this the crossover of the Lort Mill Kerbal space program.
Yes.
That's about how jank it was.
Yeah. I was sat there like, Lort, are you okay? No response. Lort, are you okay? And I just see Lort spinning around in circles.
I finally got around to saying yes because I hadn't landed yet. But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, welcome to Arma.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, what is with Apollo having like 700 people in their room?
Oh man, there's a lot of people in there. I guess they're not divided up.
Artemis.
They're Artemis and Apollo in there. Wait a minute, where is Artemis's channel?
Above
It's at the top there. It is there.
I
Okay,
want
weird.
you guys to all look at SJ King's picture on his thing.
His thing?
On his profile in here in TeamSpeak.
I was going to say, I don't want to see his thing.
Oh, yeah, I already saw it.
Where is he?
Down to Sergeant's Mess.
Uh-huh.
That is brilliant. I want that. How do I get it? You can't steal people's profile pics, damn it. I can screen clip it, but then it's crap resolution.
Adapted, you want to go through the lister?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I got the
First
now
things
I got
first,
attendance
Damp, late.
How was I late?
I was watching your stream. You were like 10 minutes late.
How's that?
I don't think so.
At least that's when your stream went up.
No, man.
He was there, man.
Damp was there, just Damp wasn't within. Damp was there.
Oh,
he was there the whole time.
I was talking to one of Damp's buddies, and even he was commenting that Damp wasn't on yet.
I guess he just didn't start a stream.
Since I was a child.
I don't know. I think anyway. Yeah, I was there. I was there for all the briefings. I got my kit together. I even got my kit together. So I don't want to hear it. Mister, I've only got 2 mags and don't realize that the toolkit in my inventory is because I'm a fucking tool.
Wow. Well, I know who's getting shot in the back of the head next mission.
Well,
I
that
know
escalated quickly.
Well, I know who's getting a toolkit in his inventory every mission from now on.
I have a toolkit in my inventory every mission by default.
That's my
How the fuck
point.
do you think I NASCAR away the goddamn insurrectionist shit with grenade launchers on it?
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
heavy, man.
No, you're right. So,
I mean, like, think about it. I stole a tank. How do you think I managed this?
No, all I'm saying is you're equipped for the part.
I'm usually loaded with like fucking 200 pounds worth of shit.
Yeah, you're good.
And he's loaded.
Yeah.
Well, I'm carrying like full medic loadout, my gun, my ammo, which is like 4 times heavier than you guys', a toolkit, a mine detector, a fucking surgical kit, several thousand liters of blood, or milliliters rather. Damn, if I could carry several thousand liters of blood, that'd be a lot.
Blood for everybody. Let's go.
I'd have
Blood
enough.
bank.
Yeah, I would be a blood bank.
Does anyone know if the big Rifleman XL Bergen is in the Spectre loadout?
didn't see it.
The loadout, like, okay, so the loadout on the training server does not match the loadout on the fucking.
Oh, it
mission.
never does.
does.
No, but like the Spectre arsenal does not match the thing we did today. Because I had purposely
Never
went
does.
in at early morning, made sure, jump in, if everything's
So,
fucked.
like, I did too. I would have had a loadout and been just fine.
Yeah.
Like, the logs will show that I was in the server setting up a fucking thing earlier.
But, oh well.
But yeah, do you know if the Bergen's in the Spectre loadout that's in
It's
the
not.
mission server?
They're not there.
It's not, or it is in the training server, but not in the fucking mission.
It's not.
Okay,
You
'cause
have like
that's- I
5
will-
bags in the mission.
Yeah, if I do get a mortar, I will be running that. Also, I won't be running medic until end of June.
Okay.
Right.
Hands
Right.
down, not running medic.
Hashtag somebody take his place. Anyway,
I mean, we do
so-
that anyway. Most
can
of us
take his
carry
place.
enough
For me to
medical
step
shit
up,
to
I
fucking
guess.
save an
Jesus.
army.
Okay, next, Japhis. Comments.
He was my partner
Vehicles?
tonight.
Vehicles stop way too fast. I spent probably an hour of that hour and a half mission complaining that vehicles stop too fast.
Yeah, he was complaining about the effectiveness of his brakes.
Yeah, those
I heard
brakes, you
that
hit
at
them, you
one
could
point.
stop on a dime with those, no matter how fast
Hey,
you're
it kept
going.
me from killing a fuel truck that
Und
was in the
bin
bushes.
noch nicht dran gewesen.
To be fair, I do think I ended up brake checking guns by mistake because I was going 25 mile an hour off road. I tapped the S button to slow down slightly and stopped dead.
Stop dead in your
dead.
tracks, yeah.
Okay, so I get that you're complaining about the armor physics. Well, that's like complaining that
Yeah.
water is wet.
Physics.
That's
To
basically
be fair, it
that's
seemed like
literally
those
all I did.
trucks were quite a bit harder on the brakes than like normal vehicles in Arma.
Yep, I was in Lokay's truck and he was saying the same thing. He's like, "Oh, is it like this in the real army?"
Fucking,
So-
You
Ki-
have brakes.
They're what,
King
7
was
ticks?
driving at one point and tapped the brakes and nearly flipped us in like front over.
Pass
Just-
over tea kettle.
Yeah.
So Japhis did a good job driving, and I thought he maintained his head pretty good, although losing it about the vehicle itself. As a team, I think we did well, and we tried to maintain at least our situational awareness to help other people. One time we were on the map, and we were supposed to go to Artemis, and there were all these alpha icons, and Artemis was the wrong direction. So I apologize for telling him to go right when we meant it to go left, but the Artemis icon was to the right, but we still had to go to the left. But he did an effective job of driving. He asked me if I needed to move forward or back for the gun. Yeah, so an overall pretty good job. No complaints there.
Look, on that, the Artemis marker. The Artemis marker at the time was actually accurate. You were meant to go right. You remember the smoking vehicle that came from the
Yeah.
right? That was them. However, they just kind of abandoned their vehicle and then picked another vehicle, so we weren't actually needed at the front.
And that's why the icon was to the left after we,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well. Whatever. Effective driving. We did good.
We didn't crash most of the time.
Yes. Well, we got armored twice though.
Well, no, you got armored twice. I got armored once.
Oh right, you were out. Yeah. So yeah, aside being armored, it's all good. We did a lot of talking, trying to figure out what the F was actually trying to occur. So
about halfway through, we're like, I really hope these other vehicles can't hear us shit talking them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially Darcy. He has a fuel truck and he's like going 70, but past
What
us
it is, what it is, I believe the Humvees are modded, are they not, Damp? And the Hemmets are all base game vehicles. The base game vehicles don't have quote unquote realistic values, whereas the modded ones do.
Yeah, well, everything except the fucking brakes.
Man,
Yeah.
we kept trying to go around us and blowing by us. That was dangerous.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. It was completely unrealistic. This is fun sim. Fuck it. So just remember that. I'll remember that when I see you guys yeeting civilians or some other dumb shit, fucking fragging into houses and shit. I'll remember that this is fun sim.
What is frag grenade?
Oh yeah, you guys aren't allowed to use those anymore.
Not allowed to use them.
Pull pin and throw.
Wait, you know about that? How do you know about that? You're not supposed to know about that.
No,
And you meant to
what?
throw them.
What? You pull the pin and you throw it.
So where the fuck?
When you...
Where the
Go on,
fuck
Dan.
is Turtleman?
That's a good question. I'm going to assume dealing with children.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
Because
Next.
he said he was going to be here today, so something obviously came up.
Yeah, I gotcha. Baz,
Hello.
you're up.
I just wanted to see if you had anything for me. Sorry if I fucked up.
Yeah, fuck you.
Baz fucks up everything. We know.
Vaz,
Yeah.
as far as I can tell from being right on the bottom of the command structure, you did amazingly considering the fact you had no idea where anyone was because the markers were fucked.
Second.
Yeah.
For half of that mission, we as Hades were following the Hades marker.
Yeah. It's you should see my fucking note here because I started trying to scribble just to keep order, but nope.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I think the convoy itself did a lot better than we normally do. Clearly, the training is paying off as far as even reflexive skills. We're doing a lot less armor physics on each other due to things like not running into each other, brake checks, things like that.
Spacing helps.
Yeah. So, I mean, just by that perspective, it's good, right? The one thing that I was unclear about that I probably should have asked as a platoon leader was, okay, I see some wounded civilians in the middle of the street. Do I stop the convoy to render aid? Or as a military leader, like as a civilian leader, hearts and minds, do I do that? Or as a military leader who may be under contact at any point, do I blow past that and just relay it up the chain?
Yeah. Well, I picked up my cellular phone and I called it in, so hopefully they got some help.
One thing I'd say too about the radio communications, not knowing what Alpha was up to, and we ended up having Alpha throughout our formation, our convoy, and passing us and doing crazy shit. Understanding that they were kind of headless at some point, but not knowing what the hell they were doing and being able to like tell them like, dudes, like back off or don't pass or whatever. That was difficult.
Yeah, on training, I micromanage everyone on the same channel. And to be fair, if I'm gonna be in charge of a convoy anytime soon again, I would want all the drivers to be on one fucking same frequency so that we can communicate so everybody knows what everybody's doing,
Yeah,
it was better on Sunday.
Also, 3 people per vehicle, not just 2.
Yeah, it should be 4 really.
Agreed.
We should have just run 2 rigs per squad really. That's how the way I wanted it because I wanted the possibility to stop, dismount, and fight back anything if anything happened, But that was not the way they wanted it. So.
Yeah. One thing I want to add about that, I did try raising Alpha platoon leader several times about his errant vehicles, but I didn't get any response on 50.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know. I can't remember where that was in the play. If that was before or after he got fucked up.
Yeah, it was probably during the time that he was fucked up.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I mean, CD's fucking great, right? He's really
Yeah.
good. So.
He doesn't ignore you. You know that much, so.
Oh, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
this had to be the time that he was, incapacitated.
Yeah,
but
but
if he was available, I would have been able to say, you know what, here's your guys, wrangle your cats together.
Yeah, because like at one point there, I wanted to use fucking names for people that was tagged on vehicles, which I could see from Zeus, but like they didn't listen in on 50, so I was stuck. I couldn't do anything.
We can't listen on 50 because we're listening on 6.5 because that's our step up. So if we listen on 60, that's 50. That's 3 radio channels for us.
Yeah, I know, and so, but going with the platoon net this way while in the convoy, it's not good, in my opinion.
Agreed.
But we could have thrown the vehicle radio on the fucking 50.
Yeah, I think that would have been good because even though it's on, we don't necessarily have to like pay attention to it to the same degree, maybe. But it's on, we understand what's going on, situational awareness.
Right.
And then if we have to, we can get on 50.
I was going to say, in future, it could be done with just the normal, your squads are your squads, your platoons are your platoons, and then when you are in a vehicle in a convoy,
50,
you are listening on 50, because you don't want 2 people giving orders to 2 different sets of people from 1 person, because it comes down at different times. So, for example, you called stop convoy at some point.
Yeah.
So Hades up front had stopped and Hydra had stopped, because we'd heard that from Damp. But then Alpha hadn't necessarily heard it, so they bomb it through past us, confused at why we've stopped, and stop within us, and then some might get the order to move before we get the order to move, so they stop moving off. We then have to try and get back in front of them because we're positioned in front of them, and yeah.
So
in a convoy, we don't want that step because it's just an extra. You want the responsiveness of instant.
Can someone explain to me the chainsaw reasonings again?
I believe the reasoning for chainsaw was so that everyone would get a chance to engage in the contact first.
Is there a tactical reason to do it?
Yes, I can actually allude to that. So the reason why you would have the chainsaw is, and the people in front, they're usually the ones that are going to get the contact, right? So the people in front engage the contact, they provide that base of fire, and that base of fire is consistent so that the entire convoy after that can just blow past while that front element stays with the contact. And that way they can push through, they can flank, they know what's going on. They don't have to be displaced mid-firefight by another squad or platoon, right? And then when they're done, when the convoy is done, they can disengage and just fall in on the rear. While the other platoon is sent up their guys to take over that spot in the front. It's to maintain that continuity of contact.
Okay.
So in theory, the scouting group should stop at any contact they get and engage, and wait for the others to blow past.
I mean,
or even the front protection group should probably do that as well, right?
Met TC, right? So if it's just a couple of dudes fucking with AKs, fuck them, leave them alone, or just shoot back as you're driving past. No need to stop for that. But if it's an emplaced entrenched enemy or something dangerous like that, yeah, absolutely stop, engage, destroy the enemy.
All right. As a person who hadn't gone to the training, I had no clue about that. It was just a case of we kept being told to push through all the contacts, but then also stop and let the others by.
Yeah, I could have done a better job at letting you know how that worked. I was trying.
Don't worry about it. But also, if we ever do convoys, don't split the civvies between the squads and have groups in between them, because we're told to go to the front. Is the front 1 convoy group forward, 2 convoy groups forward, 3 forward? We don't quite know. So it's just, if you have a big block of the civilians in the middle and then the military front and back, it means that I actually know when I'm overtaking, when I'm at the front.
Yeah, but like the main thing is, first point is convoying is an acquired skill. You have to train to be good at it. Second is the plan was to have a long convoy. If you kept the AI, you want armed vehicles in between, so that if they suddenly take an ambush from the side, there are elements in the middle to protect it. So just so that there are some firepower there, so it's not solely up to the front or the rear protection. That's why we want people in between.
And considering how many people we had here today and how many people actually showed up Sunday, I think we went quite well. We only had like 20 people Sunday.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. It just turned a little chaotic, at least from my perspective, because I lost track of who was where, so it became a little pain in the ass to manage it.
A learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I noticed no difference between this mission and any other TFA mission. Therefore, you did a good job.
Oh, good.
There you go.
First time Spartaning on all missions, though.
It was equally as a clusterfuck as every other mission I've been a part of.
Good. We don't have high standards, so.
So, question for you, Vaz.
Yes.
How am I doing as PL?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I mean, thanks for turning that around. I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't want your opinion.
Well, it's the academic way to do it. How do you think you're doing?
Yeah, okay. If I wanted that, I wouldn't have asked.
Oh, I have no complaints.
I was going to mention, Damp, is that a permanent thing or what? Because it seems like every Tuesday you're being pulled up as patrol leader, which means
I've been saying that for over a month now that this is going to be permanent.
I have no.
We'll see where it ends. I don't know if Drunken is keen on taking it back, or if I'm gonna take it, or if we're gonna see if there's anyone new who wants it. I don't know. I do know Drunken's coming back to play on Friday, I think.
Hey, I don't mind taking it to private.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, I've been PL since 23 March. So there you go.
I think I just filled in ones in between.
Yep.
But all in all, Damp, I think you are doing good. It's been a while since you had your tunnel visions as well, so that's good.
Well, I think he is, because I notice a lot more communication over the net when Damp is on now. When before it was less descriptive, although I think Damp. I mean, just saying, you could be more descriptive in some of the things we did today, but I think it is working. And I don't want to lose him, but but I think it is working.
Yeah, you are doing good, Damp, and we have been speaking about you on Tomp as well, that you are doing a good job. So take that to heart.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was just doing
sure
it for my own little ARR notes.
Well, when you're speaking to them, tell them that we need to be squad leader.
Yes.
Also, if it is going to be a permanent thing that you move to patrol leader, we can't exactly have Cap being squad leader, because we've got trainings on Sundays that Cap won't be at. We have Friday missions that Cap's not going to be at. Thursdays that Cap isn't going to be at. So to have him squad leader on a Tuesday, and he's never done any of the training for any of the days with the squad, it kind of means that we're not on the same page.
Be perfectly honest, I think Cap would be much more happier just being able to shoot shit instead of having to
being a grunt.
Yeah, he does like to pew pew.
However, he is doing good as fucking squad lead.
He is.
Yes, he is. He's doing an excellent job.
He rises to the occasion, and I'm gonna have a talk to him to see what he wants. Right?
How you know he's doing a good job of that is that he says things all the time like, I don't know, they're just doing what they're doing, and I don't really have to tell them what to do. But the point is he actually did tell us and gave us the required information for us to be independent. So he by saying that, he's actually saying, I'm doing a good job because I don't really have to tell my guys what to do so much.
Yeah, but that's one thing about Cap. He's constantly giving us, direction and stuff like that. And when he says he doesn't have to say anything, that's kind of ridiculous, because he's always talking to us.
Yeah, but I skim through the streamers' streams from time to time, and I'm seeing like he cares for his boys. You can hear that he's keeping an eye on everyone, and it's cool.
It's partly DCS too, right? Because in DCS you have to be really talkative to make sure everybody's knowing what they're doing and not hit each other and so forth, flying formation and everything, right? So I think it's just carrying through.
I was going to say, the one person who talks and asks for people's statuses more than me as a medic is Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually I'll be about to ask it, and Cap will jump in before me and ask of everyone if they're up. And I just sit there like I was about to ask that, damn it.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, well, I was about to ask that. Yeah. No, definitely.
And one thing that I do want to brag about, my SLs and specifically Lort Mill and Jaffis. I mean, all my guys have done it, but every time I need a status update from the squad, I always get it right away from somebody, right? Somebody knows what the hell's going on, and I just wanted to brag about that.
Good. But yeah, on another note, back to the PL thingy. If they ask me and if I'm dumb enough to say yes, will that please you boys? Does it work in your eyes?
Please us.
I have to say, Vaz, having you as, I can't remember which mission it was that we did have you as a patrol lead. It wasn't recent ones because I wasn't there, but it's really nice having you as a patrol lead because your voice is on the radio. You can hear it above others.
Yep.
Yep, that's true.
Yep, I'll say that. And he's got a
You-
unique singular voice.
Yeah.
I have a sexy radio voice, thank you.
And a face to match.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna check up on Hydra. Thanks for the feedback, and I hope you enjoyed today. And yeah.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Good job.
Thanks, Vaz.
See ya.
See ya.
See you, Vaz.
User
So,
left your channel.
Guns, you're next.
Okay, I was gunning for Cap today. Don't really have a whole lot to say. I mean, we did what we had to do. We got a little confused a bit, with Cap not being in training Sunday. So he was a bit confused as to where exactly we had
User
to be.
joined your channel.
But we got it figured out real quick, and things went pretty smooth as far as me and Cap were concerned. Did take a little damage during one of the firefights. Both me and Cap got wounded. I was able to treat the both of us, but I didn't have any blood on me. That was the only thing I didn't have, so I had to wait for that.
Yeah, we were moving. Sorry, I would have gotten out and given him some earlier, but he got it eventually.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there was no really time to stop and have somebody do anything. But yeah, it was good. It went really well. Although at one point the Cap did get that look in his eye, that wild look in his eye, and he shouted, "That's it, we're taking the lead," and he just jumped ahead and started going crazy.
Good for him.
And
Yes.
we were bouncing through vehicles. I mean, we were going up the side of hills and down them, and
User
just,
disconnected
cutting
from
around
your channel.
everybody.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Hi, Shepard.
As well.
Hey, Shep.
Hi, Shep.
Shepard.
Hi.
Shepard.
You guys like it? Dislike it?
I like it.
Oh, I liked it. I had fun.
Yeah, I really liked this. I think vehicles in general would really, really cause a third dimension to the warfighter, right? In what we do here.
We won't get good at them unless we do them, right?
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. People keep saying, "Well, we don't do them." Well, if we don't do them, we won't get better at them.
Yeah, and it doesn't take as it showed today, it doesn't take too much manpower to be able to at least have a couple of vehicles on standby, like what you guys are wanting to do with having a couple people do it like full-time kind of thing, like with a support truck and that kind of thing. That seems like a really good idea. I completely think that would be a really good idea. Especially get them trained up, especially
Depends on the mission type, but yes.
Yeah, but get them trained up, kind of like how Kelso has been doing with the helicopter guys. If we can get that level of discipline with the vehicles, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And the one comment I'd like to make is
discipline is the problem because
On that
at the
note,
end
like
today
support,
we had vehicles on top of the mountain where I was spawning AI and it's like, where the hell do you guys come from?
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? It was
That's
the same
why we
problem that
indexed early as well. So
yeah, it's like at that point specifically, and to address that specifically, I like the kind of training that Kelso did with it. This is a privilege kind of thing. This is a role that you're selected for. Yes, you want to do it, but to do it, you've got to understand that it's a privilege. It's a very serious event,
and specific,
and you've got to want it. Yeah, and it's very specific for that mission, like you said.
I was going to say, if you do something like that, I imagine Cap would like to drive some sort of IFV sort of vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah,
to
he
him,
had
that does
ball
get him
today
that
driving.
action.
Um,
Also, any chance we can get the M6 personal mortar and not the weird 2-person carry ones?
Yeah.
Sorry, can we do my action after action? I have to go.
Yeah, sorry. Let's do yours.
So again, I thought I did the best I could on the radio. I need to practice at that. I need to be better at that. I gave accurate fire when I could, called things in when I saw them, and tried to, provide some leadership into what the frick we were actually, where we're trying to go. And but very much appreciate any feedback now, and let me give it to me if I need it.
I think you did a great job. You were constantly on the radio. Every time we had a problem with a radio, you were right there.
Yep, and from above at the platoon leader point of view, the fact when Cap couldn't get on the radio, you were right there. Just like he said, fantastic radio work. Individually in your truck, I wasn't there, but I assume that you were doing really good. So
Jack was driving. That's why.
Yeah, fair enough.
You stayed alive, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you stayed alive, and if there was medical needed, you would have done it.
I did.
He did do it.
Yep. So you did that. The one critique that I would do is what I called in that your group, 2 vehicles, whatever, needed to go to pick up Artemis or help, quote unquote, help Artemis. That's what I was given. Send 2 guys to help Artemis up ahead. So I relayed that order down to Cap. Cap sent 2 of you boys out there to do it. And we blew right past their truck that was broken down on the side of the road, and we didn't help them. To be fair, you didn't know what the problem was. You didn't know what to look for.
Well, and also one of the big problems was Artemis's icon on the map was not where they were.
Yeah.
So
we
that
bombed
confused the shit
Artemis
out of us.
icon, and they got there and like, what are we helping with? There's nothing going on here right now.
Yeah, and that was my fault because I did not relay information to you. Granted, I did not know the information myself, and I did not ask. So that falls on me. But I wanted to say that mission itself was failed, but that wasn't you necessarily. That was me, but you need to know it.
Yep. No, I take that. I'll think about that.
Cool.
Okay, I got to go. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
I will say I didn't actually see Artemis's vehicle on the side of the road broken down as I bombed past.
Fair enough.
Okay, sorry guys, I gotta go.
Have a good one, Lord.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, Kingfish.
Well, went well except for just initially having to recreate a loadout. No, I think we took the training, and I think it was a good thing that we had at least 3 of us had done the training and kind of knew what to expect.
All 3 of us, we were in 3 separate vehicles, weren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you have to recreate your loadout?
Because it didn't let me customize it it didn't let me load my loadout that I had made.
Accidentally did the same as me, used the wrong arsenal on the training server?
Yep, it could have been. I think I didn't use Spectre, now that I think about it. So.
Or one thing you might
look
need
for
to make...
the TV screen that has the Spectre on it.
As well as that, make sure you go in naked to the Spectre thing, because if you have something on that isn't Spectre, it will still show up in the arsenals if you could select it. So when you enter the Spectre arsenal, strip off everything.
Oh, okay. Well, that would help.
So take off everything, then go into the arsenal.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Anyway.
Shouldn't be a problem though. The template, spawn template is actually the Spectre spawn template.
That was the other thing. Oh, well, no. I already talked about that. I just wasn't the one to be a civilian driver, but I tried copy pasting, and that it said the format wasn't right or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be in that virtual thingamajig.
Yeah,
the
VR.
VR.
Virtual arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, the VR thing.
You can't do it.
Yeah, Oh, right, single player. That's right. Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. I really liked the convoy stuff. I like being tail end Charlie. We just watch our 6, and when we stopped to pick up Who did we pick up? Amari. Yeah, Amari. And yeah, he was basically our Tony Stark, just to civilian along for the ride. Because he didn't get a chance to arm himself, but
that was the weirdest thing. We were driving along, and I see this lone soldier standing out in the field, and I get a beat on him, and it says it's Amari.
Yeah, I saw him.
What the hell is he doing standing out in the middle of the field here?
So yeah. Anyway, we got him. It was good having 3 people in the truck, so we could have the navigator at least in case I wasn't paying attention enough to the map. But
and yeah, that's another thing. Could we at least get 3 people in a vehicle?
Yeah, I'm gonna push that up.
Yep.
Next time there will be more people in the vehicles, in general.
And Hardflip did a good job on the guns. He was nice and had maintained SA. Communications was good. Hold on, I have to yell at my cat.
Today it was done this way to get a lot of people on guns and driving.
Yeah, but for Baby's first convoy, it went very well. And nothing else much I could think of, just other than the ARMA physics, of course, that screws everybody up. But yeah, communication was good. We did a much better job relaying, acknowledging, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep. So I agree with that.
Kudos to all that. And I think that's all I got.
All right, sounds good. Hard flip.
Yeah, it was great. I am happy that I made it today, and I think that's how Arma should be played, and it was a lot of fun. Got a few good shots, and the gun was turning a little bit slow, but I got used to it, and flying it around with the Humvee was quite fun too.
I'm glad. Yeah, I wanted to say, Hard Flip, you did really, really good for your first convoy with us. This was really good.
Yeah, thanks. It was quite fun. Yeah, I like it. That's how Arma should be played.
Yep. Thank you. That actually means a lot coming from you with your experience. Yep. Yeah, and if there's anything that you want improved or anything that you see that needs to get done, feel free to put your comments inside the what is the? Let me take a look.
Feedback.
Yeah, the feedback channel.
Yeah, fine. I'm right now in the F-14 training to air combat, so
fair enough.
It was very much fun. I enjoyed it really.
Good. I'm glad. Enjoy your F-14 then. With that concludes today's brief. If you guys don't have any further comments.
Just again about the M6 light mortar. That's it.
Oh, okay. M6 light mortar. Got it. I'll push it up. All right, guys. You guys have a great day.
Alrighty. Have a good one, bro.
Chef, do you need me to jump down?
You don't need anybody to do anything right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what
user disconnected from your channel.
It's the British pack M6 mortar. Yeah.
It's the M6 light mortar BAF in the BAF mod.
Yeah,
in the Spectre Arsenal you're referring to.
It's not in the Spectre Arsenal. It's just I want, if possible and if it's allowed, being added to it.
Yeah,
well, it's a single person mortar that I can just literally, it's a line of sight mortar.
Yep, it's like the M6 that's in there, except there's no artillery computer, and you just put it. It's like a slot for your launcher. We as a squad have been training on that and getting it really good to where we can drop those on pretty much anything up to 500 to 600 meters.
Speak for yourself. I can get to about to 1,000.
I know you can. Me, however, my level of skill is not there yet.
To be fair, I will have to re-find out my custom range table before I use it in mission.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think it will come for the Spectre stuff. But in the future, there might be a squad that needs to be using artillery tank.
Yeah.
No, the artillery tank's like long range. The mortar is literally just indirect fire over about a kilometer.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
It's to keep if it's available. It gets harder for me to keep the pace of the missions.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, if we've got fucking artillery rounds that we can just lob on top of anything, it's going to be a lot more difficult to judge what you can and can't do.
Yeah, and mortars, some like it, some don't, and then suddenly miscommunication, and suddenly one of the squads get hammered.
Stop.
If I'm doing mortars, if I do mortars, I'm checking where I fire it multiple times before I click fire.
Yeah, and then suddenly somebody decides to be stupid, and before the round hit, then yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It is something that I have been asked to bring up, and I, from my limited experience with it, I've seen that it can be very effective on specific targets.
That might be the problem. We were 43 people, and trying to keep the pace. Everybody has something to do. If I start giving mortars to all the squads, then how then I need to start to bring in T90s instead of armed pickups.
I mean,
actually slow you guys down.
You could always just designate one unit as a mortar unit.
Oh yeah, in certain missions we have mortar as a support element.
Yep, which is usually Kraken or something along those lines.
Hey boys.
No, I have them as I use them as AI eye controllers in Zeus.
Oh, gotcha.
Like tonight, Reaper 1-1 and Sierra 1-1 was AI.
Gotcha.
Didn't need any of them, but they were available, so.
Thank God we didn't need them. Thank God. I had the DVDs that were in my fucking inventory, and I came and I was singing fucking the Maleficent DVD and the song of the day is I Like Trucking. I had that blasting in the truck.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I was hoping that we wouldn't have to call in Reaper 1-1, but I was ready to if we needed.
Oh, cheers for tonight, boys. Cheers, Damp. Nice one.
Cheers, Stocky.
Fun chaos, mate. Well done.
Hey, I wanted to thank you for always fucking keeping your team together. Whenever I asked for a status update, you were right there. Man, I knew where you were the entire mission today. Thank you.
Yeah, keep my boys in my pocket.
Don't let them get out.
My little sock puppets. No, cheers, boys. That was for, like we said, as TFA convoys go, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Before I forget it again, is there any of you that has the mission briefs for Spectre from 10 to 15?
No, I deleted them as soon as I'm done.
It's the only ones I didn't have secured on a backup. I triggered my security system.
They should still be in the audit logs for Discord. They should, unless they've been removed from the audit logs.
I don't think I have access to that far back.
Failing that, they might be in my YouTube description, copy and pasted into the descriptions for those missions. If I did copy and paste it, but it may not be the whole brief. It might just be the what we're doing in this mission.
Around New Year, I accidentally triggered my security system, which wiped all my hard drives. And those 5 missions briefs weren't on my backup.
That's unfortunate.
What numbers did you say, Shepard?
10 to 15. I have the first 9, but 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are bye-bye.
Just going to check.
Yeah, having a nice security system on my computer is quite nice. But when you move stuff, I put a new motherboard into my computer, forgot to deactivate my security system first.
User joined your channel.
Tried to boot it up, it registered the new motherboard and wiped everything.
Guten Tag.
Oof.
Hey, Auburn.
Hey! Auburn.
Hey. How's it going?
Doing good.
Nice,
yeah, we just got done with our brief, so
Nice.
I'm gonna jump off, do some errands, and I should be back on in just a little bit to do something else. I'll let you guys know, okay?
Nice.
Alrighty. Okay, Shep, you got anything for me?
No.
Alright, cool. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, later, Damp.
User disconnected from your channel.
Shepard, yeah, there is some of the brief copy and pasted in the descriptions on my YouTube stuff. I've got 10 through to... I've got all of them. So if you want to poach them, copy and paste it back. It's only be the first bits, though. It won't have the commander's briefing or anything like that on it, like our actual SOPs and stuff.
I don't need that. I just need the brief so I actually can remember what actually happened.
User joined your channel.
So I could start tying up some loose ends in the story.
I've got most of it's the blurb about what we were going to do. So feel free if you want to have a look. It might give you an idea.
Yeah, I'll see what it is. Need to get through a 12-hour workday tomorrow again first.
Oh, I remember number 11. Vladimir Crutch licked me off. Yeah, most of it's in there, Shepard.
Right. Could you send me a link to one of your videos?
Yeah, will do.